Get coordinated there. I can pull back on the yoke a bit so I can get to 55. Coordinated again. Okay.
Okay.
Right now, so full throttle up.
Okay. Hey, this is important to be coordinated. Climb, there's a giant tree at the end, or rising terrain. Get coordinated. Get coordinated. Get coordinated. Your ball's not centered. Okay, see how the ball was way off to the left? That's how we're getting.
Shit.
See, okay, relax. I'll let go of this. Okay, that's all you gotta do is just let go.
What the hell?
Okay, so you hear me?
We were getting into a spin.
We were. Okay,
yeah,
so
I didn't like that. I saw that red bar.
I understand that it's nothing. But look at you did it and you learned. So now twice today when we've had it, the first is like you can tell you've had some type of driver training in your life because you're in a skid or a spin. Your first thing is, oh, no, I'm not going to do it. This does nothing. This does nothing for you.
Nothing at all.
All it does is make it worse.
Yeah.
So I've got the controls. Let's come back here. We're at 2,500 feet. So let me show you.
People on the ground probably looking. Geez, they're doing acrobats here.
They're like, those guys are amazing.
They're crazy.
That airmanship is unbelievable. Okay, so here's what we're going to do.
I've never done that before.
Well, now you did, and let's not do it again.
No, we don't want to do that again.
Okay, so I'm going to slow it as I'm going to try to maintain 2,500 feet. So just watch me. And this is probably one of the easiest stalls, my least favorite, but one of my easiest. So you see. Okay, see how the ball was way off to the left? That's how we're getting.
Shit.
See, okay, relax. I'll let go of this. Okay, that's all you got to do is just let go.
What the hell?
Okay, so you hear me?
We were getting into a spin.
We were. Okay,
yeah,
so
I didn't like that. I saw that red bar.
I understand that it's nothing. But look at you did it and you learned. Okay, see how the ball was way off to the left? That's how we're getting.
Shit.
See, okay, relax. I'll let go of this. Okay, that's all you got to do is just let go.
What the hell?
Okay, so you hear me?
We were getting into a spin.
We were. Okay,
yeah,
so
I didn't like that. I saw that red bar.
I understand that it's nothing. But look at you did it and you learned.
Welcome back for the flight lesson. The first day of December 2000. All right, so everything checks out.
Okay.
Outside is all good. To our pre-flight. Interior. Before we start.
Let me ask you where your comfort level is.
Yeah.
Are you getting ready to fly by yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
Like, okay. So
we're definitely staying within the pattern.
Of course.
Yeah,
but
of course.
But in saying that, and then we'll work on cross countries and things, but trying to understand your comfort level. Because, I mean, I can look and say, okay, I think you're ready.
Well, let me ask this
ready.
question. Do you think I'm ready?
I think that the big blocks of your skill level are where they need to be, meaning you communicate, you're prepared. You know, I think those things that you're ready for. Our landings, we're getting to the point now, so we need more practice with landings. But I mean, we're documenting our lessons. We're going forward, and it's just going to be the practice. But it's, you know, I have not seen anything that's like, oh my gosh, this is, and so nothing like that.
I'm sure you've seen a lot of people.
Oh my gosh, I've seen a lot of stuff. So I haven't seen that with you. So we're in a good situation.
All right. So, yeah, to answer your question, I feel good each and every time I go up.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll do a quick safety briefing. Seat belts are all secured and fastened. Push on the black tab to release. Seats, you adjust them underneath the seat, pushing them forward or upright. Aircraft doors, how to close them. Push on the yellow black handle to close. Simple as that. To release, just push up. Fire extinguisher, there's one in between our seats. In the event there's a fire, we'll do we'll do a release of control. So if the fire's on your side, you relinquish your controls and vice versa.
Sure.
Pull the, take the fire extinguisher out, pull the pin, spray evenly across the fire until it's extinguished. Okay. Exchange of controls, your controls, my controls, your controls. Emergency exits, once again, black handle, lift up, exit the aircraft. Critical phase during the flight. If we have passengers, we have to go through this anyway.
Okay.
So, and then your pick authority, or pilot in command. You are the pilot in command.
I am.
And I'm the PICO double two.
Okay.
That's all I am. So, that's complete. Doors are closed.
Close the windows
Yep.
later.
Yep. Picture and throttle cut off, close, everything's set. Circuit breakers are all in. Magnetos are off. Avionics switches off. Electrical switches off. Fuel selector both. Fuel shuttle valve in and on. Battery master on. Beacon on. Okay, cold start. Also put the key in. Before we do that, check the fuel pump. Positive rate.
It's not yet.
Okay. All right. So the count of 3, we're ready. Clear prop.
So there you go. So as you can see, we had a little bit too much fuel.
Lean the mixture out right now, 2 finger widths.
Perfect.
You hear me okay?
I can hear you perfectly.
All right.
Like you're right next door. All right.
Ground United 1215, off of 14, we're going to Bravo 14.
United 1215 ground, you can use Alpha Bravo or Alpha Romeo 3. Good day.
Gonna do this
Alpha
here,
Bravo
check
or Alpha
ATIS.
Romeo 3.
124.375. I'm 2.
Tango.
Tango.
Sarasota Airport information, Tango time 1453 Zulu, wind 090 at 8, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 20, dew point 13, altimeter 3022. Visual approaching east, landing departing runway 14 and 04. Ground control and clearance will be command on frequency 121.9er. If you need taxi or clearance, contact ground 121.9er. Land and hold short operations are in use. All aircraft feedback, runway assignment and hold short instructions. Use caution for increased productivity on near the airport. Advise on this contact. You have information, Tango.
Tango.
We have Tango.
Right.
Sarasota Airport information, Tango time 1453 Zulu, wind 090 at 8.
Ground,
Executive 694, clearance to Nashville.
Executive 694, Sarasota ground. Good morning, clear to Nashville Airport via the Circus 4 departure. Mommy transition as filed. On departure, maintain 3000. Expect flight level 39010 minutes after. Tampa departure frequency 119.65, Squawk 1376.
Cleared Nashville Circus 4, Mommy transition as filed 3039 and 10 1965 into 1376 for Executive 694.
Executive 694, read back correct. I believe you said you're at Retrix North of Tango?
Affirmative.
Roger, thank you.
Sarasota ground 5297 Golf.
Sky 5297 Golf, Sarasota Tower, save request.
Yes, good morning. Clearance at East Practice Area at 2500. We have information, Tango.
Sky 5297 Golf, good morning. On departure, fly heading is 090, maintain VFR at or below 1600. Tampa departure 119.65, Squawk 0125.
On departure 090, heading, maintain VFR and below 1600, departure frequency 119.65, squawking 0125, 5297 Golf.
Taxi.
5297 Golf, read back correct, advisory to taxi from Pilot Place.
We are ready to taxi 5297 Golf.
Sky 5297 Golf, runway 14, taxi via Foxtrot Charlie.
Runway 14 via Foxtrot Charlie 5297 Golf.
So everything is, you're doing amazing.
Golf, reback correct, and I missed to verify you have information Tango.
We have Tango.
We have Tango 5297 Golf.
Thanks.
Okay, excellent job on the communication. That's a huge part of the thing. Although it's not aviate, navigate, communicate, it's still a very viable part. Very good job. The only thing I would do as you get, and with your comfort level, as you get ready, then say when you read it all back, ready to taxi. That's the only thing, but that is, that's moving it up a notch. That's like professional pilot type stuff to say, hey, we're ready, let's get it moving a little bit. So, but honestly, your communication is great.
We're ready to copy.
Bonanza calling, standby. And the Papa calling for clearance, change my frequency 121.9 on request.
Okay, so we're ready to rock and roll. So
we are. Clear right, center, left.
Clear right.
Ground Flexion 577 is clear on Bravo, going to Ross.
Flexion 577, Sarasota ground, taxi Bravo Echo Juliet.
Bravo Echo Juliet, Flexion 577.
Bonanza looking for East practice area, say again, call sign please.
November 2296 Lima.
Bonanza calling again, please say call sign and request taxi.
Did you say something? I'm sorry.
I'm saying Foxtrot Charlie,
okay.
So 14.
Bonanza 2296 Lima on departure, flighting 090, maintain VFR to below 1,600, Tampa departure 119.65, Squawk 0114.
Yes, sir, Bonanza 96 Lima heading 090 after takeoff, out of below 1,600, 119.65 in the radio. We'll be squawking 0114.
And left, clear on the right. Clear forward.
Bonanza 96 Lima, read back correct. You said you're at Retrix North, correct, with Tango?
As affirmative.
Roger, advisory taxi.
96 Lima is ready to taxi.
Bonanza 96 Lima, runway 14, taxi via Foxtrot Charlie.
6 Lima, Foxtrot Charlie to 14.
Flex 577, the controller next to me says thanks again for the quick turn off.
No worries. Sarasota ground, good morning, Airspeed 822 and information, Sierra Dolphin Aviation, ready for taxi.
Aspen 822, Sarasota ground, good morning. Runway 14, taxi via
like he's in a very good mood.
What's that?
Runway 14, taxi via
ATC sounds like he's in a very good mood.
Well, I mean, honestly, when people do what they're supposed to do and communicate well on the radio and fly well, I mean, it makes their job easier. You guys, in a Florida in general is a predominantly a training environment because of the weather and the terrain and the things. So it's hard when you've got people that are learning. And this is, I mean, there's some students that are amazing students, and there's some that are like, oh my gosh, consider, you know, driving a truck. I mean, but
well, that's difficult too. I don't want to on the highway. Jeez, having to pick up fishing or something. Something that's less dangerous.
All that to say though, it's like that's why I always try to say thanks for your help or do this type of stuff, because at least to let everybody know that we appreciate them. And if the guy is super busy, give him a good job. I mean, it's like, I've had it a couple times where, flying for the circus coming in, and Tampa is just like, Southwest, United, American, Allegiant, everybody is just kind of, and then you just like, hey, good job. You're doing great. I mean, because it's hard. Can be challenging. Even like flying can be challenging.
Sarasota ground, Cirrus 189er Whiskey Mike, clear the active at Charlie 2, heading over to the Juliet 2 hangars.
Left, clear the right.
Cirrus 189 Whiskey Mike,
to
ground, and
taxiway Charlie.
crest taxiway Charlie, Golf Hotel, and use caution for outbound taxiing aircraft.
Okay, Charlie 2 to Golf and Hotel, and we'll be looking for the outbound traffic, 189 Whiskey.
November 1 Papa, you ready? Copy to Echo Golf Echo.
Go ahead.
The wind is coming from this direction here. Actually,
Airport
090, correct. So it's from the east, 090 at 8, correct?
Delta, Oscar,
exactly.
Romeo, Mike Romeo, then Pistol, Papa, Sierra, Tango, Oscar, Lima, Remus, Romeo, Echo, Mike, India, Sierra, then as filed, on departure, maintain 3000, Spec flight level 43010 minutes after. Tampa departure 119.65. Squawk 1324.
I like this breadcrumb feature on Foreflight Air.
Did I turn that on for you, or you did?
Well, actually, I have a data plan, so it's running off of that.
Because also, if you want to save the data plan, but if it doesn't matter to you, you can also connect it to this if you haven't.
Okay, I've not yet, but...
Okay.
We're at Dolphin.
Roger, thank you. Advise ready to taxi.
Welcome. Ground 42, 502, Richard South, ready for taxi.
Do you want to get it set up in case we have an issue or not?
Sure.
14, taxi.
All right, so is your...
We can do it during run-up.
Is your Bluetooth on? Do you know?
I believe so.
Runway
Okay.
04, Charlie.
I'll figure
Well,
it
wait, you're right. Do it at run-up. They should make sure we focus on one thing at a time.
On Charlie, 14.
You know what I really miss in this airplane? Be rear view mirrors.
42502, verify for runway 04, Charlie.
I always had this, like, eerie feeling. It's like, is there a big jet behind me?
Yeah, it's okay, I gotta make sure.
I'm going real slow.
Well, the benefit is you got control tower looking out for you, like going, what are you guys doing?
Although it should reference here, you would think.
If they've got the proper transponder on and all that. Yeah, you keep and that should be good there. So they could even take a Charlie 1 departure if they need to. So that way we're not blocking.
That's
them.
what I was thinking.
Okay.
Okay. So, do you want to work on this now? Or?
We can. Just make sure your Bluetooth is on.
All right, I did.
I'll show you how to do it.
Bluetooth is on, yeah.
So watch your screen there, and I'll show you how this looks. Click Bluetooth. There you go. And we may have done this before or not. Maybe we never have. So nonetheless, watch what I'm doing here. You're going to come down here to function, and look until you see Systems, SYS. Okay, then you're going to go to up or down button. Bluetooth on, okay? I put it on, that's going to say pair. Click that, that's our number. It's going to say, hey, do you want to pair this? It'll come on, it's working.
Okay,
so it's saying allow pair, watch me. You say pair, yes. And I'm saying yes here, enter. And now you're going to be paired.
Awesome.
That's all there is to it. So now you're connected, and so now, as long as the airplane's flying, that'll work.
Okay.
In case you get into a dead spot or where the cell is.
Okay.
Okay, so
right, cool.
with the run up and we're good to go. I'll look for traffic. So we do have a jet.
Runway 4 at Alpha.
All right.
Sorry, Charlie.
So, run up here, brakes on hold, full on rich.
42502, I think I stepped on you. Cross runway 04 at Charlie.
It's no worries, it's a bonanza.
Southwest 5418, cross runway 04 at Alpha.
Clear cross runway 4 at Alpha, Southwest 5418.
Throttle 1800 RPM. Hey, new annunciators here. Magneto to the left. No drop more than 150.
Okay.
Back to both. The right. No drop more than 150 and no 50 between the difference between the two. Back to both. We got vac in the green. We got fuel flow in the green. We got temperature in the green. Oil pressure in the green.
Okay.
Track back to idle.
All right, I think.
Then back up to authority there between 600 and 800 RPM. So we're good.
Okay.
All right. So, before taxi, you know, if there's an emergency, I'm going to say, hey, John, that's why you're in the seat.
Yeah, it's standard briefing. It's same all the time.
Long story short, we're going to just quick briefing. Depart runway 14, 090 heading.
Okay.
Due east.
Once you bug your heading bug for your departure.
Yep.
Aside from that, that's the only thing I've had to say so far. Is you've done a really good job with getting ready, trying to get you geared up for the solo.
You're a pretty good instructor, huh?
One would suggest, it depends. I've had other people have said otherwise.
Well, we just started today, so I'll reserve that until the end of the lesson.
The day is young.
All right. Okay, so looks like we're good.
Okay. Taxi up there.
Taxi up here.
Give them a call.
Guys in back of us, huh?
Yep. I'm a little bit too close here.
Com 1, good. And we're hold short. Okay. Sarasota Tower 5297 Golf. We are hold short runway 14 at Charlie, ready for departure.
That's 5297 Golf, Sarasota ground, tower 120.1, please.
You didn't switch over
Oh. That's what I need that little arm thing for.
Southwest 5418, Sarasota.
So situational awareness, I'm going to wait for him.
Clear for takeoff.
A lot bigger.
Clear for takeoff 14 Southwest 5418. Thank you. Welcome, sir.
Yeah, you can give tower a call. Say ready in sequence.
Sarasota Tower 5297 Golf. We are hold short runway 14 at Charlie, ready for departure.
Cessna 5297 Golf, Sarasota Tower, roger.
So he just acknowledged us saying, yep, I heard you.
Bonanza 2296 Lima. We're ready for departure 14.
737,
At Charlie,
700.
And we're just going over the practice area at 3,500.
I was trying to hear what he was saying. And what would you say?
Bonanza 96
Big 737.
Charlie 1 intersection,
Oh, yeah.
heading to your left at 9,050
There's a little jet wash
We
in
can do
the...
that.
They will say caution wake turbulence, which means you've got to be above
Roger.
their,
Service to the Boeing
their flight
737
path.
departure roll. Runway 14 at Charlie 1.
Oh.
Clear for takeoff. Okay, clear for takeoff at Charlie 1, Bonanza 2296 Lima.
That's him there.
Oh, all right, I guess he called ahead of us.
Cessna 5297 Golf, runway 14, full length, line up and wait for entrail space, and the reason I did that is just because the aircraft performance, he's faster.
97 Golf, no worries at all. Did you say position hold for 14?
Upper Cessna 5297 Golf, runway 14, line up and wait.
Lap and wait, 14, runway 14, 5297 Golf.
Good job.
Warrior 4491 Foxtrot, extend down, I'll call your base. Southwest 54.
And he's right. I mean, that airplane flies like a Porsche. I mean,
5418 to departure. Good day.
He's doing it primarily for performance issues.
Yeah.
96 Lima,
I
roger.
go driving a Porsche here.
No, we've got the family truckster. That's a plug to the Christmas season with the family.
Yes.
Family.
W Griswold there.
Yeah. Uh-oh, we're dying here. Don't bring that.
What? I was idle. I was an idle.
Did it seem funny, or maybe we just must have hit?
No,
it seemed normal to you. I thought we were I thought it was dying.
Full and rich. Yep.
Okay, you're good then. I heard something different.
I heard something also.
Cessna 5297 Golf, caution, wake service for the previously departed Boeing 737, runway 0, correction, runway 14, full length, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 14, 5297 Golf, and we'll look for the wick turbulence. Thank you, have a good day.
Have a good day.
All right. Full throttle. Airspeed's alive here.
Let me go ahead and turn left heading 090, contact Tampa departure, good day.
And we're 55 rotate.
Job, good rotation.
Fortitude 502, runway 14.
Bring the nose right at the horizon. There you go. You don't want to climb too fast, but that was perfect.
The trim is always tricky on these.
Sarasota Tower, Hound 41, 10-mile final, RNAV runway 14, touch and go.
Warrior 4491 Foxtrot.
Get over the center of the runway.
Runway 04, continue. Traffic is going to be departing prior to your arrival to Learjet.
Just base 04 and continue for the Foxtrot.
Hound 41, Sarasota Tower, roger, runway 14, continue.
Hound 41, continue 14.
Cessna 5297 Golf, turn left heading 090 for departure and contact Tampa 19.65. You have a good day.
Turning left, 090 to the east, 5297 Golf, have a good day. And we will, 119.65 will contact.
Fortitude 502, traffic is
You got it. Go do what you're going to do.
Runway 14,
I'll stop doing
takeoff by runway heading.
So he released us, we'll go to Tom 2.
Warrior 449 Foxtrot. If you need taxi or clearance, contact.
906 Lima, roger, thank you for that.
We're back on Tampa.
Southwest 5418, clear direct sprung on course.
Southwest 5418, clear direct sprung, thank you.
Southwest 5418, contact Miami Center, 132.35, 3235.
13235, Southwest 5418, you have a great day.
Thank you.
Tampa Departure 5297 Golf.
Navigation.
Okay, so know what you're going to say ahead of time.
November 906, Lima,
So you're going to say 5297 Golf. Off of Sarasota, heading 090, climbing 1006.
Aircraft
That's
out
it.
there near Murdo, that's at 3500. Suggest you be, if you want to do maneuvers, either 4 or higher or below 3 or below.
Let's go up to maybe 4500.
Okay, that's fine.
Or departure, 42502 at a 2.3 for 3000. What's this?
42502, Tampa Departure, I don't climb, actually climb and maintain 10,000, 10,000.
10,000, 42502.
42502, good rate in the climb to 4,000, traffic 11 o'clock in, 7 miles westbound at 3,500.
Watch this, 42502.
Tampa Departure 5297 Golf. We are climbing 1,600 from and due east 090 heading.
5297 Golf, Tampa Departure, I don't climb to requested altitude.
I did. That's it.
And you go up to 2,500.
I don't reply to her.
97 Golf, you're ready to contact. We can proceed on course.
Say on course 97 Golf.
On course 97. On course 090 5297 Golf.
You don't need to. You just repeat what they're saying.
Okay.
So it's just this.
42502,
She's not. That's not for us. All she's saying is just repeat what she said in that case.
I was asking though, did you hear what we're able to climb to?
163, Tampa Approach low.
Your requested altitude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't hear that part.
That's fine.
Okay.
Shuttle 67.
So I mean, if you're getting a lot better at this part. This is. I don't want to call it anxiety ridden, but this is. Tampa's rough. I mean, can be challenging, but you're doing very well.
It's the number one destination in the country for that. Everyone's coming here.
Everyone is.
And we're leaving.
Right.
Into these practice areas.
Right. These practice areas it's not as pretty as Sarasota.
I wish I'd come out there.
Okay, so everything is good, but what you need to do is when you think, you don't need to repeat everything all the time. What is important is on the ground, and when you're instrument rated. So, but on the ground it always has to be, taxi has to be read back. Also, the runway stuff has to be read back. Because that's all recorded, and everything's recorded online, or on audio, just to make sure for liability purposes, okay? Now we'll get to where we need to be. Let's do our pitch power trim.
I was up pitch,
You got it.
and I get a little bit higher, and then up power, and then we'll do the trim.
So this is a good example of
Right there, so I'm going to
Miami Center, 132.35, 3235.
power.
3235, we'll see.
Trim is going to be the last thing you do. Yeah, so wait.
I'm ballooning up right now anyway.
And it's okay, but it's gonna be initially.
Check that out.
Right, but you got to keep it down. So I mean, it's basically is kind of like, let's look at it this way. You're baking a cake. That's the icing. Okay, that's the last thing you do is the icing. So initially, I mean, watch this. And I want you. I'm not going to choose positive transfer controls, but look at how this goes as quick as you do this. So initially the nose comes down.
Yeah.
But I'm going to trim now, it's not going to work. So you've got to find your altitude. So we want to go out there and say, what did we say, 21?
Yeah. Actually, we do typically, what, 2,300 RPM?
2,300, that works for me.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to get it right there and you're going to hold it. What's it want to do? You can look here first, and you're not going to see it instantaneously on the nose. But it wants to come up a little bit. So the first thing you do is pitch. You're going to set the nose down. All right? And then now, obviously, what's happening now? Airspeed's increasing. The wind flow or airflow over the wing is going to cause more lift once you go up, correct? So now put your fingers, feel it. Just feel this. What's it doing? Just slowly reduce. It wants to come up. So then that's telling you that I've got my power setting, I've got the pitch where I want to be, now I trim. So I need a little bit nose down trim, and this is what I do. I go a notch at a time and see what happens. Still wants to come up, but I'm not going to jump into it.
I think it wants to come up because we have very low density altitude today. So
could be, but also more primarily than more important than that is going to be the airflow. Okay.
Great airflow.
Still wants to come up, do another notch.
How will the approach terminate, sir?
We're probably going to do one touch and go
and we're getting there. Okay, so that's all you got. That's as easy as it is. So I don't do wheel spin.
I don't do either.
It's just
like
a
one or two notches.
And there you go. Okay, so I'm done. I just want to show you that's how to do it. So it's still going up. It's not perfect. So you're going to get it back down. Everything is trial and error. I mean, I can't say on Wednesdays at this temperature this is going to be how many notches. I mean, it's all trial and error. See where you are. So now let go and see where we are. Still a little bit more. So just add a little bit more. And mastering this art makes flying easy after you do this. So I maybe put in too much trim there, but we'll see. So now it's going to go down a little bit.
No, it's perfect right now.
It's going to go down, and then it's going to get more speed. So that's a pretty good one. That's at 0. I think you're pretty good.
I'm looking at the altimeter here.
A little bit more down.
Down a bit.
There you go. Okay, so now we're done with that pitch power trim lesson. Show me when you're ready, if you feel comfortable.
Here, I've got a question for you.
Go ahead.
When do they release us, or what can we?
When they release us, depending on how busy they are.
Okay, gotcha.
And we could request.
Turn right heading to
no real reason to request it.
Kind of busy.
You want one more RNAV approach. What do you want to do after that?
Right turn 220, and we should have a
show me on your map where the.
I'll look for that standby.
I didn't realize you were doing that, finding the airport that way. You know how to find the airport on there, right? The better way, like the taxi charts? We'll do that on the ground. Okay, so that's much better than
let's see, we are here.
We're on about a 035 heading.
Towards farm.
Perfect, thank you.
Our friendly tower is that away.
Going to be off our right-hand side. So let's stay over this way and see where we are going forward. Okay, so if you're ready, I think we're in good trim. We're good to go. Let's go ahead and do some slow flight.
So you know when you do slow flight, you have to reconfigure everything.
Oh, you know how to do this, so we can.
I'm saying, yeah.
Oh, of course.
I'm going to drop down to 1500 RPM.
Turn 20 degrees to the right.
Work on your altitude. Don't descend your altitude. So hold your altitude. And then that way it'll be a good benchmark for you. And go ahead and start putting the
1 degree of flap.
Sure. Focus on the altitude though. It's going to want to be like, hey, we're right there.
Sitting on course to Venice at 4,500, 03 to back.
On 41,
it's right now.
290.
Right 290 on 4.
I'll make a call to cancel. You can cancel. Why don't you say, hey, let's cancel IFR at this time.
010, maintain 5,000, expect 6,000 in 10 minutes.
She's talking to somebody now.
Yeah, I'm going to do 2nd degree of flaps.
Okay.
November 1 Lima, Mike, Tampa, did you copy?
Do you want me to make a call to cancel while you're doing this, or do you want to do it?
I could multitask.
Okay, good. You do it. It's good to get experience.
November 1 Lima, Mike, yep. Fly heading, you're clear to Tango, Mike Alpha. Your radar vector spin is filed. Fly heading 010, maintain 5,000, expect 6,000 in 10 minutes.
Okay, 010 on the heading, climb maintain 5,000.
I've got the tower at 1 o'clock, and we're clear of it.
Yep. TPA Departure 5297 Golf. I'd like to be released.
Cancel IFR, or cancel services, that's fine.
Okay.
W163, do you have airport in sight?
Watch your altitude, don't come down the altitude.
Insight, W163.
W163, roger, clear visual approach runway 14.
So release to them, they may think that terminology may mean that you've got an IFR flight plan or something like that.
Okay. Ground 41, fly heading 320.
Good morning, November 868 Delta Mike, passing 2,500 for 3,000 heading.
868 Delta Mike, Tampa departure, ident, maintain 3,000.
Maintain 3,000 Delta Mike.
I'm going to do this here.
That's a little slow right now. We're getting ready to go into a stall. Now we can do a stall now if you'd like to.
13442.
We're already here. Efficiency, we would do it.
November 409, fly heading 160.
Don't worry about it. She's distracting you too.
November 322,
So much for
Lima Victor,
multitasking.
Tampa.
I'm going to increase.
Yeah, there you go.
Tampa approach, Cessna 60420.
I was trying to be crafty with this slow flight, but
No,
obviously
you did fine.
can't do that, so I'm going to...
Wauchula, Challenger November 322 Lima Victor, level at 1,250 knots and heading of 329.
Let me handle this radio. Why don't you get us back to 2,500 feet?
Okay.
You can bring up, you already, I'll bring up that to just to 10 knots, 10 degrees, okay? And then you climb up to 25 and you get us set up. And I'm going to call them.
Thank you.
Right heading 220 Delta Mike.
Thank you.
Hey Tampa, this is Cessna 5297 Golf. I'd like to cancel IFR, or VFR.
You want to cancel?
That's Cessna 97 Golf. We can terminate services with you.
97 Golf Radar service terminates, Squawk 1200 for exchange of crew.
Appreciate you, and we'll talk to you in a bit. Thanks.
November 2 Lima.
Okay, now we're done. We can do our own thing there. No one's going to be on that rate. And boom. Okay. So now, just you and me flying a plane.
Yeah.
Okay. So get your speed in a good situation. All right. So now let's do slow flight.
So I'm going to get to my altitude here.
Perfect.
And the slow flight, I'm going to decrease.
Okay. 1,500 RPM.
Well, I'd like to try for 1,500 RPM, but I want to be cognizant of my rate of descent.
So
right
fine.
now,
but when you do it, you don't want to be in a climb.
No.
Okay, so you
or
basically
you're going to stall.
We can talk about this a lot, and the one thing to do is just keep moving the procedures and moving it along, and in that way it will be.
We'll do 1,500 RPM.
Right there you go. The flaps, your first notch, and then as you get within inside the white arc, then you can go the other remaining. Yep. Do whatever you can to maintain that 1,500, or correction, 2,500 RPM. You're climbing, so airspeed's going to get. And then you're just going to modulate it, and you want to go with some more flaps.
30-degree flaps.
Okay. And check your heading. Your heading is great. Now increase your power to maintain your altitude. So you're seeing you're in a descent, so increase your power. It may be up to 2,000 RPM. But your whole point right now is to demonstrate to an examiner or anybody else, hey, this is how the aircraft is slow. Airspeed's getting a little bit slow, and you're in a descent, so you're going to increase your power. No, you don't want it. You want to maintain your altitude, so you're going to increase power.
Yeah.
Okay? And go ahead and give it more, 2,000 RPM. I mean, it's not, there's a lot of this stuff, I know that it's not an exact science, and you can say, I want to do this, well, it should be 10% of this, it's not in this maneuver.
Normally when I've done slow flights, depending on the atmospheric conditions, you can set everything and just leave it.
You can, and
today is not that day.
Yeah, but but it's understanding the procedure and doing it, and so as you're in a descent, there's going to be certain limitations of the maneuver that need to be adhered to. You know, typically you shoot for 60 knots, which you want to be plus or minus about, I think it's 100 feet on this, and I'll have to check. 100 feet on the slow flight, your heading you've done great on. And so that's just the thing, that's all they look for is heading, airspeed, and they don't want to stall. The examiner don't want you to stall.
So right now we're a constant 60 knots.
Okay.
Constant 090 degree heading. We're climbing though.
Okay, so then you got too much power.
Well, actually, we don't. Well, we do, but we're getting back to 2,500.
And one thing to be concerned while you climb is reduction in airspeed, so you're going to reduce that to maintain your altitude. So now, does this all make sense, this concept?
Perfectly.
Okay, all right. So let's move to, let's do a power off stall. So same condition right now. You're looking straight ahead. You're going to land on that pile of water. Okay, that's your example. Power off.
Oh, power off.
You're landing.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, so the only thing that's missing out of what we're doing right now is our reduction in throttle.
So I'm going to reduce throttle here.
Watch your heading, and coordination is huge.
Yep. Ball center, wings level, ball center, wings level, ball center, wings level, ball center, level, ball center, level.
Beautiful. My goodness. Keep it going. Don't come. There you go. Good. But now what potentially is happening is a secondary stall.
Yeah.
So of that,
I know what I did. Because
okay. Let's start from where we are right now and do it again.
I'm going to get back to.
You can stay on this heading. That's fine. We'll just bug this. It's not that big of a deal. All right. We're safe. Clear.
Now what I ended up doing on that, I had the tendency of wanting to pull back up.
I saw it, and you would recognize it. That's what you, and that's what I said.
It, so.
And that's what you could be also called a secondary stall when you try to recover before you gain enough airspeed.
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and do that similar maneuver again. Okay.
The power off stall here. Idle. And ball center, wings level, ball center, wings level, ball center, wings level, ball center, wings level, ball center, wings level.
Okay, you're fine. No. Okay, remember ABC, or the hey, whatever you told me. I forgot.
What the hell?
Wait. No, I forgot what you told me. You came up with your acronym where it's you want the ailerons are going to be level, and you turned the ailerons again. I don't know if you saw that. So let's go back this way to 090. Okay, I said remember ABC, but I mean there was something that was like I don't remember the acronym. I've heard so many acronyms.
We can make an acronym.
I know. What you don't want to do is in a stall.
Is turn the.
You never want to do this because then you're decreasing the lift more.
You create a spin.
Yes. Okay. So it'll exaggerate the spin. So let's get it started again. You're at full flaps. Bring it to idle. Slowly bring it back so we don't backfire. All right. And all I want to see is this comes to idle, full throttle, 1 notch flaps, bam, bam, just like that. And lower the nose. Coordinated. Okay. No power though. What happened?
Oh.
So let's do it again. So bring it to idle.
All right, bring to idle now.
Okay. So let's go power.
I'm not coordinated here.
Just don't worry. Oh, be coordinated. Don't worry about heading right now. Coordinated. Okay. And 1 notch of flaps. Okay, that was 2 notches, but it's fine. Okay. I mean, honestly, you did it quick. So let's do it again. I'm going to bring it back to full throttle, or excuse me, full flaps.
And idle.
Yeah, and idle. Okay, get coordinated. That's the most important thing. Wings level, coordinated. Find your point on the horizon. There you go. Okay. The only thing that I want you to do is just.
I need to keep the aileron straight, but I need to coordinate
as well.
But
hang on. All I want you to do is when you're doing this. Is when I said lower the nose, is just to reduce your back pressure.
Okay.
Don't push it over, because can you imagine when this is happening in real life, how close you are to the ground? You're 500 feet maybe, okay? So that's the only point, is you don't have a lot of room to run, okay?
Let's try it again then.
Okay, so you do it. You want me to show you, or you feel good? Do you want to do it?
Good.
Okay.
Idle.
18 miles.
Balls level wing center, balls level wing center, balls level wing center.
Great job. Do that. Now maintain nose to the horizon, just like you're doing. Airspeed's coming up. You're no longer in a descent, so you're moving up. So now go another notch of flaps. There you go. Good. That's exactly how it is supposed to be done. And then when you're safe, then you go the final notch of flaps. Okay. You want to do that again, or do you feel like you've got it now?
I think I got it.
Okay, so let's do a departure stall now. Did you have a question else on that or not?
I was going to say practice makes perfect.
It does.
This will not be the last time.
Oh, of course not. But that's the expediency. You know, it's not one of these. Oh, I don't want to stall, and you push the nose over. Well, then you crash into the ground. So.
Okay, so we're going to do a power on stall.
Correct. So.
And
you remember that procedure?
Flaps to 0. Flaps to 0.
So what you're going to do so you're going to bring it, let's turn to heading east, 090.
090.
Okay, and then what I want you to do is when you're here, is to bring simultaneously bring the power to idle.
Okay, yeah, then to 55.
Correct, 55 is our rotation speed, and then you go full power, and you foolishly try to clear the runway in a short runway in Cedar Key or wherever you are, and you get yourself into a stall or some really short field, and that's kind of the scenario I play for at least for me.
Get coordinated there. I can pull back on the yoke a bit so I can get to 55. Coordinated again. Okay.
Okay.
Right now, so full throttle up.
Okay. Hey, this is important to be coordinated. Climb. There's a giant tree at the end, or rising terrain. Get coordinated. Get coordinated. Get coordinated.
Here.
Your ball's not centered. Okay. See how the ball was way off to the left? That's how we're getting.
Shit.
See, okay, relax. Let go of this. Okay, that's all you got to do is just let go.
What the hell?
Okay, so you hear me?
We were getting into a spin.
We were. Okay,
yeah,
so
I didn't like that.
Basically, I understand that it's nothing. But look, you did it and you learned. So now twice today when we've had it, the first is like you can tell you've had some type of driver training in your life because you're in a skid or a spin. Your first thing is, oh, no, I'm not going to do it. This does nothing. This does nothing for you. So all it does is make it worse. Yeah. So I've got the controls. Let's come back here. We're at 2,500 feet. So let me show you.
People on the ground probably looking. Geez, they're doing acrobats here.
They're like, those guys are amazing.
They're crazy.
That airmanship is unbelievable. Okay, so here's what we're going to do.
I've never done that before.
Well, now you did, and let's not do it again.
No, we don't want to do that again.
Okay, so I'm going to slow it as I'm going to try to maintain 2,500 feet. So just watch me. And this is probably one of the easiest stalls, my least favorite, but one of my easiest. So you see where the ball is?
Yes.
Can you go back in your mind as to why you think that happened, that last time?
I turned the aileron.
No, we were not coordinated. The ball was way to the right. And I don't know if you heard me.
Oh, yeah, I saw the ball was kind of like to the right.
I don't know if you heard me say, get coordinated. I was stepping on this, and then before I could step on the rudder, we were in a negative situation. So we learned from it, and you got to take every situation and learn from it. Okay, I'm going to go full power, and I'm going to clear this giant wall at the end of the. Stay coordinated. Stay coordinated. Stay coordinated. Here we go. We're going to clear it. We're going to clear it. Stall, stall. Lower the nose. That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's a little bit wonky. I do not like this stall at all.
I don't like any stall right now. I mean,
does that make sense to you?
That makes sense to me.
We can demonstrate it, or that can be good. I mean, I honestly, that is my least favorite.
I just want to crawl in the back and suck on my thumb, man.
We're never in any danger.
Baby.
Do you want to do that one more time, or you want to move on to something else?
We'll do that one more time.
Okay, do it one more time.
That's why we're here, right?
You do it?
Sure.
Okay, you do it. Okay. So same deal. The only important thing, the only thing that you've got to do that's extremely important is maintain coordination.
Yeah.
That's more than anything. And if that happens again, really do nothing. Ailerons need to be neutral.
Okay. Oh God. All right, we're going to get to 55 rotation speed. Idle here. I'm going to pull back on the yoke. I want my ball centered.
Correct.
But the wings, though, are...
Wings need to be level 2.
Okay. Now I can go and I push full throttle.
But see that ball now? Hard. There you go. Hard, and wings level. There you go. Step hard. You got that P factor. Okay. Not so much. Okay. Lower the nose. That's all there is to it. Lower the nose. And you're done. Okay. That's all there is to it.
I didn't see a red barn this time.
Yeah. See? So that's all there is to it. Okay?
Okay.
Get into the situation. You want to be coordinated. The examiner's going to look at you and say, are you coordinated? So that's where it is. That's why you heard me saying it's a lot because you have...
Try it again while it's fresh in my mind.
Okay. Go ahead. Be coordinated, though. So just make sure, as we're on a climb right now, make sure that, like coordinated, like the ball, like that. Maybe not that much, but you see what I'm saying. Okay? Okay.
I think this... Okay, I'm going to try this again here. Idle.
To runway 9537.
My base for 646, thanks.
Okay, we're at 55 now. Full throttle. And we're going to go up.
Feel my foot tapping
on the road. Your foot there, yep.
There you go. Wing. There you're doing this again. Level.
Why am I doing that? Why am I doing that?
Well, because it's you look at our ages. I mean, it's like you've learned, like, hey, if I'm going away, I don't want to go. I'm turning the other way. I mean, that's going to be human nature. That's
many years of driving
sure.
in New England weather with snow.
Skid. It's like, well, I'm spinning that way. I want to go this way. That's all it is to it. And it's not bad. That's the only thing is I'll jump on you and say, don't do this, or we will. I mean, and honestly, we are high enough. There's nothing negative about our safety here. It's just an experience that neither of us enjoy.
That was like a roller coaster ride here.
You want to do it again, or you feel good?
We can do it again.
Okay.
Sure.
Can you make this so I can see us on the map? And I just want to see where we are in relationship to what airport? What's over there? Wauchula. We're close to Wauchula. Okay, we're fine. As we get higher up, I just want to. So we are fairly high. We're about 3,500, which is safe, but we're perfect at this up.
Hey, they say altitude is your friend.
It is. All right.
All right, so I'm going to reach 55.
Don't overthink it. It's all very, very
I've done it before, so piece of cake here. I want to be coordinated here. The ball is center. Wings are getting level here. Now I'm going to push full throttle.
Okay.
Pull up. Pull up. We need to get over that tree.
Coordinated.
The tree. Coordinated.
Okay. Good job, because all you did there that you did differently than everything else, you didn't move this thing left or right. And you see how much of a better situation it was. And a lot of times an examiner or an instructor, and maybe I'm one that is making us go too far. Maybe we don't need to do the full stall. We'll ask Randall about it. Sometimes because of the negative situation that it puts us in, people don't like doing it. They just do the imminent stall. Hey, and really, I think it's important for a person to realize what, let's get at least maintain 3,500, I don't want to get too high, to understand what a stall feels like. But truthfully speaking, you know, the idiot horn out there is like going, hey guys, this is not the phase of flight we should be in right now. Yeah. We should not be in a stall, correct it. So you would correct it at the noise, but it's important to see if you don't, what does happen.
And I've always been taught to do it at the noise.
Have you? Okay, well good. I'm glad we at least got
I met with Rick. He's like, that's not a stall. I'm like,
well, I'm glad we've experienced it. We don't have to do this so much. The one thing you did, and the thing I'm glad we pulled away from this from was you didn't mess with this anymore.
No.
Okay, or I should say this.
You put some razor blades on either side of the yoke.
Okay, so we're good. One thing we didn't do last time, and I want to do a little bit of today until you can get it good. Steep
turns?
Yes, do some steep turns. Have we ever done steep turns together?
I've not done with you.
Okay, so let's do some steep turns.
We got a great horizon right now.
We do? So let's go ahead and get after it.
You want left or right?
You tell me. You choose. It's driver's choice.
We'll do left right now, then we'll do right.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so what I'm going to be looking at here is that line right there.
Okay, so what heading are you going to start on?
Okay, so we'll do...
What line are you talking about?
This line right here.
You're in the middle between those. There should be is it a bolt?
It's a bolt.
It's to the right of the bolt there. So you want 45 degrees in between. You got 30 and 60, 45 is between those.
Yep.
Okay.
So I'll keep my altitude.
So it's primarily an outside maneuver.
Dropping though, but
it is.
Pull up.
Well, but look outside.
Yeah,
that's the bigger thing.
I'm trying to pinch the horizon here.
Correct. So you're taking the cowling, slicing through the horizon like you're in a toilet bowl or a mixing bowl, whatever you're doing, okay?
Bingo, right back on.
Not bad. The only thing I would say on that is I would watch your bank angle. That's the only thing, because I think it was a little shallow. Was it between, because that's 30, that's 60. That's too far, that's too shallow, so right in the middle there. And that bolt is too far. So if you can get right, you see the screw I'm talking about? You go to the right in the middle of that if you can.
The magic marker.
Yeah, right.
All right.
Okay, so
I'm going to get back to...
you can stay on 606, it doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
But your altitude, so there's a lot of different ways to do this. So why don't you actually talk, why don't you descend to 3,500 feet? And not kamikaze dive, but so get to 3,500 feet. And primarily, like I said, you know what the side picture looks like outside. The cowling slicing through the horizon, and I visualize toilet bowl, mixing bowl, whatever you want, but you're inside this cylinder, okay? That's what it's supposed to look like. You look outside, you know what it looks like there. You can hear engine noise, the RPM increases, you can hear things like that. Most likely you're in a descent. And the opposite is true. If it gets slower, quieter, whatever, airspeed drops. You know, you may be perfect out here, but you're going down. So what I do is you look outside 90% of the time here, cross-check here, like going, oh, wow, it feels like I'm going down. Oh, yep, I'm going down. So either a couple things you do. You pull back if you can, or increase power.
Yep. Okay,
there's a lot of different ways to do that, okay?
Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's make a left turn.
Left turn.
4 degrees.
Okay. Look outside. What is the side picture telling you?
I am...
You're shallow, too. Still a bit shallow. Do you see what we're looking at?
Yeah.
Okay. That's exactly right. What you're doing there is exactly right. Okay, good job. But you can look outside and look here and see your airspeed, so and your airspeed's going up, okay? Just keep doing this. Do it again. Go another circuit. Don't lose altitude, though. Pull back. Just look outside. If you stay, you're going to be a great instrument student. But now your bank angle's a little steep. Okay.
Now I'm going to pull back here. They're losing altitude.
Okay.
I was doing something.
So let me
ask, on something like that, if I lose altitude in the spin, can I increase throttle?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
You do whatever it takes to make.
Because I wasn't doing
Go to 180. Well, we're going to get up into Lakeland area if we keep going this direction. Okay, so 180. Do you want me to demonstrate it?
Sure, go for it.
Okay, so I've got the control.
Your
So
control.
let's do this. And now this is my kiss of death because I don't do this very often. Okay, so I'm going to increase it by typically about 2100 RPM.
Okay.
All right. Look outside, and I'll start. So then also when you roll out on your 1/2 of your bank angle, okay? So we're at 90 knots. That's going to be good. Good airspeed. I'm happy with that. Altitude, I'll try to keep it right around 3400, okay? So I'm going to go to the left, and then I'm going to follow to the right, all right? So clear to the left is clear, raise the wing, here we go. Looking outside, 45 degrees of bank angle, there's my all the way around, okay? I'm looking, increase power. Too steep of a bank angle, okay? All right, I went all the way around, see the bank angle, see the altitude. Pretty decent, but you can see I'm coming down. So a little bit, but not much, but we'll be within that. I'm going to roll, well, too soon to roll out. Going to be 1/2 my bank angle, 20 degrees prior. And I rolled out a little soon. Altitude was decent.
Look at that.
Okay.
That was a perfect circle.
Okay, so then now, so that's how you, so basically that's where it looks outside. If you stay inside here, it's extremely difficult, okay? So why don't you try that?
To the right or left?
You do whatever. I mean, why don't you go, you've done the left enough. Why don't you do the left and then roll into the right?
Okay.
All right, actually just do the left. Get one right and then we'll do the other one. Go to the left.
Right.
Okay, so everything looks good. Your nose is going up a little bit, so that's perfect. That's fine. Don't chase that. Look outside, because now you see how the nose looks like it's going down, right? Which that says, hey, man, we're going down. So you got to pull back.
Yep, pulling back here.
Okay.
Altimeter is good.
So, but you don't focus on that. That's like the 10% of the time. You look at outside.
Yeah, look at the horizon. I'm pinching the horizon here.
So how's it looking? Are you tracing the horizon?
Tracing the horizon.
Okay. Bank angle's perfect. Airspeed's perfect. Altitude's perfect. You got to don't forget to roll out. So one thing I didn't tell you.
I wasn't even looking at that. I was looking at the horizon.
Okay.
Something like that.
Something to think about. If you lost your engine now, where would you land?
ABCD. Altitude, we're over 3,500, so I could whip out the
executive tower.
So look at appropriate places.
A is best altitude.
Okay.
B, best place to land.
Anything nearby you?
Charlie.
Bunch of grass, actually right over the field.
Okay, I was going to. So a lot of times you'll be right over the runway. So that was an example. So let's get. We are still okay. You want to try one to the right side now?
Sure.
Why don't we get to?
35.
Yeah, let's go to 35. Let's be at the 500. I want to be at an IFR altitude. Let's get to 35. And all you can do is just
direct to the number 71 Papa Romeo.
And just all you gotta do is just do it with power. It'll get down these. Yeah. So we've covered a lot of stuff.
Get a spin.
Well, yeah. Well, that's so funny. One of the things is spin awareness. I'm like, oh, well, I think we know how to be.
Check that out. Check.
So I'm just looking at my my printout here.
Traffic, 54 Whiskey.
Yeah, I mean, we've done what we need to do. Now we can focus on touch and goes until you need to get back to go to the restroom. So aside from that, we're okay.
Oh, this could be for hours.
I told Randall we may be out here for a bit, and he's like, there's no one behind you till like 4, so I don't.
Look at that pretty design there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll do one on the right here. We're at 3,500 feet.
Okay. Same deal. Maybe a different side picture.
Yep.
Don't forget your bank angle all the way. Looking outside, chasing you're not shallow.
I'm shallow.
And you're in a pretty high climb. Okay, there you go. You're only 30
I'm at
degrees.
30,
You're
yeah.
30, okay.
It feels like 40.
Now it looks like we're going to go down, and that says, hey, dude, we're going down. Okay? So you can look outside. Your side picture is going to tell you, and if you're like, oh, boy, that looks weird, that will tell you,
what
hey,
it is
weird.
just I'm not used to doing it on the right side.
There is traffic below us doing touch and goes. I just saw them flying underneath us.
I don't like the right side.
So the only thing that's happening right now that we haven't done, just take a stop. Don't touch anything. Airspeed was super low, okay? So that's something that we don't want to have happen, okay? So when you do one to the left or right.
I did hear the stall horn.
Right. And it's a good lesson to learn, but in this situation is you start the maneuver, you don't want to start it, and it's kind of like, I'll say I let it happen. Okay, so basically is what you're doing here is you want to make sure you're at about 2100 RPM. So in this whole process, in our descent, reduced power, I don't believe we ever moved power back in.
We didn't,
okay.
And that's why I was thinking
all right,
the same
so it's
thing.
a good,
Like,
so start at 2100 RPM, okay? Get your airspeed back to roughly about 90, maybe 100, but maybe 95. That ballpark is a decent place to be. Okay? And when you're ready, you want to get a heading of south, whatever's a customize
do
the car
south here. And let's go.
45.
Shallow here.
Go a little more steep. There you go. That's a good look. All the way around, look around, and if it feels like you're going down, you probably are.
I am going down, so I'll pull up a bit.
But not too much, not too aggressive, because you start at 3200. You don't want to climb, you just don't want to descend.
Yeah. Hitting 090.
You started on south?
Yeah.
Okay. The 1/2 your bank angle, which is 45, so 20 degrees prior, so roughly about 160. You're right, you did excellent. Okay, so within 100 feet, airspeed was fine. The only thing if I were to say anything on that one, is going to be your bank angle wasn't steep enough. Okay, so an examiner may say to you is, I'd like to see that again, but watch your bank angle. Okay, that's going to be it. But aside from that, there was nothing that was in jeopardy at all. I mean, everything was fine. Okay, I think you did well. The only thing, if I could offer anything, is to look at
the horizon.
Outside. And I know that sounds like somebody must have told you that because you've said it a lot. Mine and my thing I say all the time is, you got almost the runway, the rivets. You want the horizon to be between those rivets. See what I'm saying? The horizontal rivets here.
I never thought of it that way.
So it's almost like the World War II bombers with the stuff.
A football goal.
Yeah, exactly. So you have this, or almost even this would be a good example. The compass is right between the horizon. Trace it all the way around. Okay. So yeah, we can do it again. I mean, I can do this all day long. So
right,
I don't have another flight for like 4. Okay. So you're clear to the right. Airspeed's good. Very good. You're looking outside. What does that look like to you? Might be in a climb, huh? Lower the nose, or increase the bank angle, or both. You do have to watch you don't want to climb too high, so increase your bank angle. Okay, when you get to a heading of south, then roll to the left. You'll feel something. Okay, roll out 160. You're clear to the left, go to the left. Go left. Same drill. Okay, your bank angle here is like fighter jet bank angle. So the other one was like 30, this is at 60. So let's roll in. And you can still salvage it, come all the way around, bring it up here to the nose. There you go, trace it around. Just like that. Bank angle, all the way around. Altitude looks good. Airspeed looks good. And we get the benefit of practicing so lot.
Around 8 nautical miles.
Good job, okay? Much, much better from when we started. Okay, let's not climb though. Let's keep the nose down at 3,500. Okay, what do you think?
I think it's ready for some touch and goes.
Okay, very good. I mean, look what you did. You did one that was, I mean, this is you. I mean, you did the stern. I mean, it's not bad at all.
That was you there. Actually, that was me. Hey.
Well, if that's me, then those are amazing. That's you.
That's me there.
Yeah, okay.
Perfect figure 8.
Okay, so let's do some touch and goes. Let's see, why don't you find the frequency? I think it's 1230 Wauchula. Can you, 1229.
229.
Okay.
Increase my airspeed here, and we are south of the airport, so I want to make a...
You see the airport?
No, I'm looking here, though.
I do. It's right over our left-hand corner. About
Hotel, turning right base, runway 079.
I got a plan back here.
Wauchula, we're going to enter 229, getting ready to take off runway 36 to Wauchula.
He's at 25.
Hang on a second. Wauchula traffic, how many people are on the pattern down there?
In Wauchula, Cardinal November 177 Whiskey Bravo. We're number 2 to departing the 36 Wauchula.
Final 0792.
Bradenton 96 limit taking off. Runway 36 Wauchula. You got a gyrocopter over to the east of Wauchula.
Okay, is there only just the gyrocopter in the pattern for repeated touch and goes, and everyone else is departing?
I have no idea. He's the one that just took off before we did.
Okay, 97 go. Thank you.
To the east.
Okay, so here's what's doing. So we'll make you got the radio calls. We're going to overfly the field. We're going to overfly the field at 1,500 feet. Okay.
17 nautical miles.
And just say Wauchula traffic, 5297.
Jay, can you head to the east?
So let me ask this question, which would help. They're flying, what, runway 36?
Correct.
Okay.
Wauchula, Cardinal November 17 Whiskey Bravo, departing 36, and we're going to stay departing 1,500 feet.
1,500 feet?
I thought you said 1,800.
Wauchula traffic, this is 97 Golf. We are currently about 5 miles to the southeast, and we'll be entering the pattern for touch and goes. We'll overfly the field at 1,500 feet and then enter a left downwind for 36.
Wauchula traffic, Bonanza 2296 Lima, just departed Wauchula on 36, heading westbound to Sarasota at 3,500.
He went to buy gas.
Final call.
Okay, so.
So I'm going to increase speed here. I'm going to just throw it idle.
So let's do this because we got people over here on this other side.
Say again?
You're going to want to come over here. So see this road, or maybe aim right to that lake.
That lake there?
The square one, yeah.
Okay.
And then, when appropriate.
Oh, okay, go crosswind.
No, not so much crosswind as it is. Because guys.
November 177 Whiskey Bravo.
Do it straight in.
We're departing. We're clearing the runway 36.
What? Okay, so anyway, I see a guy on the ground.
Hibiscus traffic, Export 600 Lima Delta at about a 3-mile final, Hibiscus.
My question, John,
go
would it make sense to just backtrack and then just do a straight in approach?
No, that's never a good idea. And only because we got other people here on the ground. So let's do this, get 1,500 feet, go roughly to this area, overfly the field at 1,500, and then enter a downwind, left traffic for 36. That makes sense what we're doing?
Not really. I mean, downwind would be that way.
That way, but anytime you approach, so I've not said this to you, and now it's showing why you don't know it, is, so stop at 1,500. Is anytime you come to an airport that you're unfamiliar with, or even any airport, you're in the cross country, overfly the field at 1,500 feet, you should have, and you should know, and I told you, what the altitude or the traffic pattern altitude is for one, and what direction is standard traffic. So if it's not otherwise notified, standard traffic is going to be left turns. So in this situation, you're going to...
Wauchula, Cardinal November 177 Whiskey Bravo, taxi into the 36.
Okay, so now...
Traffic, 264 uniform is...
The airplane approaching Wauchula, what's your position?
Yep.
Okay, for Wauchula traffic, this is Cessna 97 Golf. We are just about to overfly the field, 1,500 feet, and we'll enter a left downwind for runway 36, Wauchula. So you turn
left. On November 17 Whiskey Bravo, we're departing in the 36, and we're going to stay departing in 1,000 feet.
And River Acres traffic, Sea-Ray 2 Sierra Romeo.
Good job. So when you come down here, look for the... Right, there's one down here on the right. I don't know if there's one on your side, so I'll take a look and let you know what I see.
We'll be heading southbound now.
Okay, so, and you're okay. You don't need to get too aggressive with the power. You're fine. You're doing the right thing. So wind, we can assume, is going to be out of the cross, out of
is that Sea-Ray?
All right, you can...
I'm sorry, say again?
I was just looking for the Sea-Ray. You guys are still north of River Acres?
Do me a favor, turn to the left a little bit so I can see the stop.
River Acres, and we're
not too much, that's stop, fine.
About 120.
Roger, yeah, we're about 120 as well. We're going to be heading southbound.
Okay.
And it's traffic, Piper Cub, or
It
yellow.
doesn't look too bad. It's out of the east.
Okay.
Okay, so why don't you descend to 1,000 feet and make your, and let's use this road over here as our downwind marker. Okay? So now you want to be at roughly 1,500 RPM.
And it's traffic. We're actually headed to the northwest Piper Cub.
There you go. And we're looking for traffic. Make your radio call. You're on left downwind for 1936 Wauchula.
Wauchula.
Arcadia 177 Whiskey Bravo, crosswind 36.
Maintain it.
Here, traffic,
1,000.
frequency uniform is 8 miles directly to the east. We're descending out of 4,000.
Look over your left shoulder. So get parallel this runway. Make a left base turn where those trucks are.
Okay.
So it's an easy airport because you got squares to follow.
Yep.
Okay. Make your call now. Left downwind. Left.
Wauchula traffic, 5297 Golf, making left base, final. Wauchula.
Good. And don't tell it. Don't say left base final. Just say what you're going to do is it's one position. So it's going to be.
I forgot 16 or 36 rather.
No worries, no worries. So make your left base. All right, you're good. Altitude looks good. Airspeed looks good. Put one notch of flaps in if you'd like. Okay. Roll wings level. Look at the airport. See it right there. Keep coming down. Check airspeed. You want to be roughly about 80 knots here. The floor is 80 knots, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. And we're going to have a traffic off our left wing that's going to be roughly on the downwind eventually. So we picked a good place to come. There should be a helicopter here somewhere doing some training. All right, so now make your call, your final runway 36, Wauchula, touch and goes.
Wauchula traffic, 5297 Golf, making left final, runway 36, Wauchula.
Okay, so a little late on the turn, but not bad, okay. All right, one notch of flaps, another one, just do 20 knots when we come in. Check your airspeed, you want to be roughly about 75 is a good one, relax. Okay. And check your airspeed. You don't want to dive too much. You're okay. No. You're fine. Keep it coming down.
23 degrees flaps.
Okay. Power should be at idle.
Yep, power is idle.
Okay, keep it down.
Wauchula, Cardinal November 177 Whiskey Bravo base 36.
Look at the view, hold the visual, hold it off, just hold it, get your rudder in there. You want to land on we paid for the whole runway. Okay? Okay, relax, stay with me, Phil, come on, stay with me. Okay, here we go.
Yep.
Okay, give it the power.
Full power.
Yeah.
That was too fast.
It was not bad, There's some things that we can do differently. Just rotate now.
Rotate slowly, rotate.
Yeah, don't get upset with yourself and then be like, I didn't, I mean, it wasn't bad. So you got to understand, it wasn't bad. First time landing here.
Actually, my...
headway. You want to get over...
Wauchula, November 177
Get climbing, fly the plane.
Final 36, no landing intentions.
No landing intentions? What does that mean? Anyway, we're fine. Keep flying. Follow the runway, or the road over here, because we're a little bit off our...
Can't even see it.
Okay.
Okay.
Those 500 feet. Don't get disappointed.
No, just taking a deep breath.
Okay. All right, go make your left turn.
5297 Golf, Wauchula traffic, making left crosswind.
Relax, you're okay. There's nothing negative that's happening here. You just got to focus. Don't forget that you got your hard left foot down.
What's going on with it? Are you on the rudder?
No, I'm not doing anything. I'm watching. I'm watching this stuff. You're on the rudder.
Okay, I'm like.
Okay.
All right, gosh.
Relax. Okay, so now we'll take it slow. We'll follow our procedures. We're going to get to 1,000 feet here. Follow the road, and follow the road all the way to the other trucks, so that other parallel.
I don't turn, though.
You turn. So I'm saying roads because maybe it'll help you visualize.
You know what I'm confused with? When I take off,
power to 2,000 RPM. And talk to me about what you're thinking.
When I'm taking off, don't I,
hang on.
17 Whiskey Bravo in the pattern, keeping 1,000 feet, turning, crosswind 36, Wauchula.
Wauchula traffic, 97 Gulf. We're on the left downwind for runway 36, Wauchula. Okay, so he's right behind us, crosswind. Because he didn't, I see him, so he didn't touch and go is why he did what he did. So maybe he can extend downwind. So what I want you to do now, so you had a question, go ahead.
Question was when I took off and I make my initial left turn, that's left crosswind, I should announce that. And then make the second announcement, left downwind turn. Now we're doing left base here, so we're on left downwind right now. So
I was trying to listen to what you were saying. So yes, you make your call at 500 feet, downwind, yes.
It's going to be base.
This foreign guy is extremely difficult because now he's right on our tail.
You can wait.
I agree.
Hell, I pay for this runway.
You're right. So you got 1,000 feet, 2,000 RPM. You know, you can go ahead now and go ahead and reduce it to, I don't know, 1,500 RPM, I guess, if you want to, and see how it works. Make your left-hand turn, put notch flaps in if you'd like to. All right.
Wauchula traffic, 529.7 Golf, making left base, runway 36, Wauchula.
Good job.
7 Echo Charlie is 2 miles southwest. We'll be on the right base for runway 9.
Watch airspeed, watch altitude. Increase power if you need to. You got one notch of flaps in.
Okay. Flaps.
Looking for our traffic. Nobody's zooming in here on our right. Where's this jack leg? I wouldn't be surprised if he cuts in front of him. No, this isn't Venice though. That's what they do in Venice. Okay. Good now.
River Oak traffic is here.
Make your turn.
Midfield downwind, runway 12, River Oak.
Make your call.
Wauchula traffic, 529.7 Golf, making left final, runway 36, Wauchula.
Okay. Good job. Okay, but no notch flaps if you'd like to. All right. Power should be less. Could have
the idle here.
Yeah, bring it to idle and just see where we are.
Wauchula Cardinal, November 177 Whiskey Bravo, turning base 36.
Beautiful approach. Everything's fine. Airspeed's fine. Keep it coming down. Let's leave the flaps the way they are. Get a good feel for what the runway looks like.
Yeah.
Airspeed should be at idle.
Airspeed's idle.
Okay. All right, looking outside. Do whatever it takes with your rudder pedals to land in the middle of the runway. Okay? Keep dancing on the pedals. More stable. Okay. 70 at perfect. Keep it coming down. Idle. Okay. You're okay. It's not the wind. You're okay. You're okay. Keep it coming down. Stay with me. Hold it off.
Wauchula Cardinal, 77 Whiskey Bravo, final 36, missed approach, keeping 1,000.
And rotate.
Okay, rotate.
Slowly.
Yep. So you can see where you are right now, just to the horizon, aim for the smoke, okay? So you can fly an appropriate pattern, okay?
All right. Because I was doing what last time?
Well, last time we were, I think we were kind of
all over the
shaken,
place.
And then it was like, oh, you were frustrated, so we were veering this way. So you find a point up here like that white dome, whatever that is. I don't know what they're called or where it is, but just aim towards that, 500 feet, and then start your crosswind.
Wauchula traffic, 529.7 Golf, making left crosswind, runway 36, Wauchula.
Good job.
Wauchula traffic, Skyhawk 6 miles to the west, so we'll be entering left downwind, runway 36, Wauchula.
Okay, 6 miles. Let's do one more here, and then we'll go to Arcadia. Is that okay with you?
Sure.
And if you're tired, you want to go home, you can always tell me that too.
You can parachute me.
Anybody landing or taking off of South Lake?
Wauchula traffic, 529.7 Golf, making left downwind, Wauchula, runway 36.
Good job.
Manatee traffic, Sierra Papa midfield, right downwind, 7 Manatee.
Flight Shadow Swift 78055 entering left downwind for 9.
All right, so our procedures are what? 2,000 RPM on downwind. Okay, just slow down a little bit. There you go. You get to your touchdown point. We'll aim for the numbers. Okay. So on.
Wauchula, Cardinal November 177, Whiskey Bravo, turning crosswind 36.
This guy's not landing. That's why we're having an issue with him.
So is he doing touch and goes, or?
I wonder if he dropped his...
Hotels, right downwind, 07 Manatee.
Why if he dropped his instructor off and they're counting that as solo? I don't know. All right, so 1,000 feet. So here's how when you're flying it at a field like this, look over your left-hand side. Okay. When the numbers get to your... Numbers should be your touchdown point.
Yep.
When they get 45 degrees off your shoulder, that's when you turn your base. Yep. Okay?
Manatee traffic up to Sierra Papa right base 7 Manatee.
And that looks like it's about, I would suggest, your left turn.
November 177, Bravo turning downwind 36.
Flight Shadow Swift 055 turning base for 9.
This is too busy.
It's not too bad, it's not as bad as Venice.
Wauchula traffic 52907 Golf, making left base, runway 36, Wauchula.
Okay, power comes to 15 now. Okay.
Manatee traffic.
Go perfect.
Sierra Papa turning final 7 Manatee, full stop.
Okay, let the airspeed bleed off.
Flight Shadow Swift 055 turning final for 9.
Look to your left. How does it look?
Left.
Airspeed's
Sierra
okay.
Hotel, turning right base, runway 07 Manatee.
Okay. Make your left turn.
Wauchula traffic 52907 Golf, making left final, runway 36, Wauchula.
Good job. Good rolling out. Okay. So it's not too busy in the sense of just only everybody is sharing the same frequency.
Wauchula traffic, Skyhawk 171 Romeo Alpha, about 3 miles to the west.
Don't dive now. You want another notch of flaps.
36, and we're looking for
another notch. There you go.
Traffic on downwind. Wauchula, Cardinal November 177, Whiskey Bravo,
should be at idle.
Downwind.
It is idle.
Yep. And do the best you can to maintain the airspeed of about 75 knots. Okay, a little high, no big deal. Not a lot of wind here, so it's not. Just keep it coming down. Dance with your pedals.
Okay, trying to get right in the center.
Okay, good. Idle. Airspeed's beautiful. Keep it coming down. And flare. I'll be with you. Just flare. You look at the side picture, what we're looking at.
Side picture.
Hold it off. Hold it off. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Good job. So here, I got the flaps for you. Give it full power.
Power.
How do you feel?
Much better.
Okay, rotate.
Rotate.
In those situations, we don't want to skid.
No.
So let's make a left downwind departure here. Okay. So frame that
smokestack
or the thing over there, mound, salt mound.
Yep.
So aim towards that. So go back to your right. Keep climbing up.
Did it seem kind of rough landing? I mean, taking off rather?
It did a little bit because we stayed on the ground a little bit too long, and and then and that's just a tendency. Let's go to Arcadia.
On right base for 14 South Lakeland. Wauchula, Cardinal Whiskey Bravo, base 36. Wauchula 171 Romeo Alpha, we're in midfield, left downwind, and we have the base traffic in sight. Wauchula.
Make your call. We're got left crosswind departing the area, be a left downwind departure southbound.
Wauchula traffic 5297 Golf, making a left crosswind departure from Wauchula.
Wind.
Downwind, Wauchula.
There you go. Good. Okay. A little slow on the airspeed, but you can climb it. Oh yeah, but we were climbing too high.
Wauchula, Cardinal,
you said slow on the airspeed.
Final 3.
No, I did. We were at about 60 in the turn, so our rate of ascent was a little bit high. Okay. So make your left-hand turn now, and there's nobody in front. Just keep it climbing. Go to 1,500 feet.
I'm trying to figure out where Arcadia is.
Straight south, right?
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I did get frustrated on that first landing.
Well, if I can offer any encouragement, there's going to be many more things that'll frustrate you, so it's just one of those things you got to roll with it. Is it XO6, I think?
XO6, yeah.
It was 20 miles to our south. Heading 180 will get you there.
Traffic 10 o'clock.
That's fine.
Never seen that before. Do this?
Keep climbing. 10 o'clock, 300 feet. Yeah, we're in the traffic pattern. That's these guys.
Oh, I've never seen it flash up like that.
Alpha, we're in base runway 36. We're going to do a full stop and taxi back. Wauchula traffic.
Okay, about 1,500 feet or 2,000, whatever you want to do is fine.
Do 2,000.
Downwind,
Okay.
7 Manatee.
Yeah, I've had difficulty in Wauchula for some reason.
I wonder if it's an inherent like a mental block. I'm wondering.
No, I mean, it's all on the takeoff, not so much on the landing. It's the
Wauchula,
takeoff.
Cardinal Whiskey, Bravo, crosswind 36.
Wauchula, Skyhawk 171 Romeo Alpha, turning final runway 36. Wauchula.
And what is the frequency there?
Markley traffic November 8,
Pardon my reach.
pilot solo.
123.
2,100 feet, 7.
Okeechobee, helicopter 141 Alpha Hotel is on final for runway 5. We'll sidestep the grass.
Where we are here. Oh, there we are.
Go to traffic 45 Charlie, turning left base 16, clear.
Over traffic number 119.
I can practice, not slow flight, but practice trimming the airplane.
Yeah, absolutely. Pick the altitude you want, do 2,500. 25 is okay, you just got to get down to 1,500. Go over
I
5 meters.
aiming for 2,000.
Okay.
I was aiming.
That's no worries, it's all learning.
Okeechobee traffic, Pepper Archer 1956, straight in final, runway 5.
Nautical mile you are.
Around 3 nautical mile final for runway 5, 956.
Okeechobee traffic number 1199 Hotel will be following the traffic in the 3 nautical mile final.
2 over downtown, Clearwater 1,100 feet. We're bound to the left downwind runway 16, Clearwater.
Okeechobee traffic, Black Cirrus number 3 for runway 5. I'm going to extend the upwind for spacing. Okeechobee.
I was like, Arcadia? There's
Clearwater traffic, 4 November X-ray is west of...
Good news, we don't hear anybody in Arcadia yet.
Clearwater.
So good, pitch, power, trim.
Okeechobee traffic, Archer 1956, 2 mile short final, runway 5.
So at 10 miles, if you make yours, another 6 miles, you make your radio call. You know, Arcadia traffic, 97 Gulf is...
And let me ask this, because on Foreflight, do I know proximity where Arcadia is, reference of miles, or am I looking here?
If you set that up for a flight plan, you do, yes.
Yeah, I don't set up a flight plan, so that's why I'm like kind of guessing here.
Runway 5, Okeechobee traffic.
Can you multitask? If I take that thing down, can I show you?
If you have controls.
Well, can I pull that off or not? Oh, I've got it. I mean, that's fine. That's all it is. Take it. I didn't know how hard it was to get off. All right, you got the controls back. I'm going to just show you what I'm... Okay.
Clearwater traffic, Cessna 732 is overflying midfield, and to the left downwind, runway 16, Clearwater traffic.
So what I did, just to show you, is I go to maps.
Okay.
Okay, then I go up here to my airports.
Okay.
You had Arcadia already in there. I click Arcadia. And then it'll say, what do you want to do, dude? And I say, direct to, and then it's there, and you're 14 miles away, and you're 14 miles away. Okay? I'll hold it here for a minute, but it's no problem. But that, yeah, so you do know how to do this. And then as it show you some more about
There's only so much you can do on the couch watching TV.
I get it. But you can play with this too. So then, you're going to Arcadia, so you get to the maps, Arcadia. You want to see what the taxiways look like. So instead of doing, you're making it big on the map, the sectional, just hit taxiways. That's Sarasota, and it shows you. Then your breadcrumbs are on here. Better display of all the taxiways. Okay? Make sense or no?
Makes sense. Yeah.
Okay. So,
make even better sense on the ground, but makes sense.
So here we are. And we are headed, so you want to fly roughly on a heading of 180, and you are.
180.
Clearwater. Traffic Cessna 732, turning left base, runway 16, Clearwater.
Well, I feel a little bit better about certain things today.
Well, what are you feeling better about?
Turns, steep turns, slow flight.
Okeechobee, helicopter 141 Alpha Hotel.
Well, you know how I left off stalls. I left out stalls and spins.
Well, the thing about stalls is we've been pushing the limits on stalls to make sure you could, if you get it, if you were just like got your blinders on and you're going to stall, at least you know how to get out of it.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing. And so you should feel better about it, because most often than not, I know for myself, if I am anywhere outside of a flare before landing, and I hear the stall warning, I don't like it. You see what I'm saying? So if you, and that's the stall warning. So I still got 10 more knots to go until I stall. All right?
I agree. Yeah.
So in that situation, you want to be able to just recognize the stall and recover. And you're there. We just pushed it beyond.
See, I'm used to driving in the snow and the ice.
Sure.
And I tried to do what you would normally do in a car, which you're not supposed to do in an airplane.
Well, and do it in this environment with me, and we're not going to have an issue with it.
And all I saw, and be interesting to look at the video, I saw this red bar.
5280 Tango's over top.
Usually if the camera picked that up, it'll be interesting.
Join the left down 1 for 16, Clearwater.
Okay, 10 miles away, looking for a little bit of haze, so it's a little bit challenging to see where we're going.
What kind of VFR today? Well, that's a smoke.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, it's I should say smoke. It is. I shouldn't say haze, but it's
still nonetheless.
5280 Tango's.
Okay, so let's look for the airport. You're 10 miles away. You're gonna. Here's the city. I used to.
There's a city where?
I used to do. Yeah, well, it's not city we're used to. I used to do my probation work out here. So this is telling us to go to about 10 degrees to the right.
10 degrees to the right.
Traffic, touchdown 234 November X-rays, 1,000 feet over downtown Clearwater, inbound 16 Clearwater traffic.
And do you see the airport? I don't.
I see the area, and so that's the thing is, so do I have the airport particularly? No. I believe it's right 12 o'clock, right where we're headed here. So it's going to be a little bit by that, see where the smoke gets a little bit dense?
Okay.
Or more dense, that's where you're aiming for, I believe. So if you look through the smoke, you can see like a reflection of something.
What is Foreflight saying on that?
Same thing.
I mean, we eyeball it.
You're aiming it. You're aiming directly there. I mean, to your right-hand side, there's a highway. It's right over there. Highway 17. Excuse my yawn.
Clearwater traffic 5280 Tango is turning final for 16 Clearwater.
Yeah, I got the airport.
I think I see it. Yep, I see it.
So you're aiming right here,
so,
right off our nose, that little gray area.
My understanding from last time we flew here, it was 06, correct?
Correct.
So, okay, so we're going to still do 06?
We'll still overfly the field.
234 November X-ray.
We'll fly with the field.
For the left downwind 16.
We'll enter downwind.
Let's keep it the same as everything we do. So we're coming from the north to the south, make a left turn over the field of 1,500 feet to enter left traffic for runway 6, gotcha. Okay? So every time you do it, you overfly the field. It gives you, it's a good experience. So when you come out to Sebring or Punta Gorda's got a tower, or Venice, so you always overfly at 1,500 feet above the pattern altitude.
What's in Sebring?
A great place to have lunch. If so let's not get too far. Let's go ahead back towards this way.
Make a turn?
Yeah.
Right now?
I think we're headed for the right side.
Because I thought that was the airport right there. That's the field there, right?
Headed right directly.
Up front? 12 o'clock?
No, it's beyond that. It's beyond this.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's... Yeah, I believe it is. I mean, this isn't going to tell you much. You got to really get an eyeball. Yeah, it is. 12 o'clock. See the little white thing at the end? That's the strip right off our nose.
Yeah.
Because then that's going to be Walmart over this way. Yeah, that's Walmart. Yeah, so it's all right here. You see where we're headed? Directly where we're going is like a white patch over here at the end.
I don't see where you're pointing, but...
Just keep flying this heading.
Okay.
And
I'm probably looking at something that's not an airport.
Oh, it's fine. No, it's wide open. You see, I believe I could.
see that right there.
It's a challenge with the smoke coming out because something in Florida is always on fire. So.
Clear traffic, 4 November X-ray base.
That could be a lake. I mean, I don't know. We're looking at it, but.
Yeah, right there.
Where are you looking? Oh.
Arcadia traffic, Skyhook 5405 Victor, 4 miles.
That's not the airport.
West, we'll be entering a left base, runway 06, Arcadia.
Ah, there's one. Okay. So he's doing a left base for Arcadia. So you get to 1,500 feet, overfly the field, and they are landing runway 6. And I'm just trying to find some.
That's not the airport. I was pointing to something different. I was pointing to that thing right there.
No, that is the airport. 12 o'clock, right in front of it. Yeah.
But that?
Over here. So you got a road over here? With a little creek in it?
I've been pointing at this thing here.
What?
Oh.
The golf course?
Yeah, I don't even know what the...
That's a golf course right there. So you're beyond. So you got this row of trees in the city, I guess your town, whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
Beyond that is the runway.
Oh, I see it now.
Okay.
It's way on the distance here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you see this lake down here?
I was pointing at that... I was pointing at the parking lot.
Gotcha. So you see where we are now. This is the runway. That's where we're headed the whole time. You see it yet or no?
Not really.
Okay. Keep flying this heading.
Yeah.
You see this lake over here off our nose?
Yes.
Look left from the lake.
Oh, okay. I see it.
All right.
Okay.
So it's still overflight, 1,500 feet.
So
there's a guy you already know that he's on left base.
Skyhawk 5405 Victor, 2 miles to the north. We'll be entering a left base, runway 06.
Okeechobee traffic, number 119.
So he is 2 miles. He's right by us. Let's get his intention.
Arcadia traffic, what's your altitude?
Arcadia traffic, this is Cessna 97 Golf. We also are 2 miles to the north, 1,500 feet, overflying the field and are a left downwind for runway 6, Arcadia.
5405 Victor, we're now on a left base, runway 06, Arcadia.
I would appreciate you answering my question. So you stay at your 1,500 feet. He's on left base. We're at least 500 feet away.
Eventually I'm going to make a left turn.
Yeah, you will. You'll eventually make a left turn.
Okeechobee traffic, number 1199 Hotel, turning left downwind. Short approach runway 05, Okeechobee.
Where is this guy?
Arcadia traffic, Skyline 9174 Golf is 10 miles north inbound, 06 Arcadia.
Soar traffic, 03 Quebec, 3 miles west of Okeechobee traffic.
Oh, I see him. I got him inside.
9 miles
He's on final.
landing Okeechobee.
Yes, we're directly over the field
Arcadia
now.
traffic, 5405 Victor, entering a short final, runway 06.
You say
Arcadia, RV 125 Kilo Bravo 5 to the west, inbound for 06.
Oh, today's Tuesday? Oh, it's Wednesday. Yesterday was Taco Tuesday.
Why don't you do the radio, because I have no idea where they
Okay, I got it. Arcadia traffic, this is Cessna 97 Golf, overflying the field, 1,500 feet, we're making a left turn, teardrop back to the left downwind for runway 6, Arcadia. Go ahead and make your left turn to the downwind and start descending.
Because I've heard of teardrop before, but I
That's
don't know
what you're doing right now.
Okay.
Okay, so bring power back to 1,500 RPM at least until you get down to 1,000 feet. On the left downwind, we'll report established. And here's Walmart. That's not Walmart. Walmart's down here, the big white building.
Okay, so now we're crosswind now.
Don't call that yet. I just called that one. Because hopefully you'll be at 1,000 feet by the time you get to downwind. Okay.
Arcadia traffic, RV 125 Kilo Bravo 3 to the
Not too close to the field. You're very close to the field, so advance out a little bit to the right.
I see him on the ground there.
Base for runway 05 before stop. Moving traffic. Okeechobee traffic.
No, okay, no less than 1,000 feet, and then call established on downwind. Arcadia traffic, 97 Golf, left downwind runway 5.
Arcadia traffic, 5297 Golf. We are 1,000 feet downwind, runway 06, Arcadia.
Okay, so you don't need to worry about the altitude, just left, because everyone knows it's left downwind.
Arcadia traffic, Skyline 9174 Golf is 6 miles to the north, inbound 06 Arcadia.
They're all coming this way, so So don't get too close, 'cause we're getting blown.
Arcadia traffic, RV 125 Kilo Bravo, mile and a half to the north. Entering a left pattern downwind for 06, number 2, Arcadia.
Beautiful. He's got us in sight. Another guy's coming in, so most of those guys might be stopping. Okay, look to our left. See where you are? Are you at 45?
Yep.
Okay. Should be at 1500 RPM. You are. Make your left turn, and when you establish on base, you put 1 notch flaps in.
Experimental 4 Juliet Romeo is on about a 4-mile final, runway 5, Okeechobee, full stop. They go to traffic.
Traffic, 20 Romeo's on a 2-mile left base for runway 05, will be number 1.
Okay, watch airspeed, it looks good.
Copy that, and I'll be looking for you. I may just do a 360.
Make your left turn, final, call your...
Arcadia traffic, 529 Golf. We are final base, runway 06, Arcadia.
Good job. Okay, airspeed looks good, 75 knots, no less than this.
Oh.
Okay. Roll out, good job rolling out here. All right. Keep the nose coming down. Power should be at idle just till you get back on the glide slope. Okay, put another notch flaps if you want to.
Arcadia, RV 125 Kilo Bravo is based for 06, Arcadia.
Okeechobee traffic, Sky 07.
Keep the nose coming down.
Miles northwest. Inbound will be running trend.
Should be at idle.
Yeah, we're at idle.
You're not. You're at, there you go.
Okay.
River Oak Mall, 31 Zulu, 7 miles. Straight in final, runway 5, Okeechobee.
You're doing fine. 7 knots. Keep the nose coming down. Look outside. A little slow. Okay? But you're fine. Okay, bring it down. No. Bring it to idle. Because that means you got to keep the nose coming down. Keep the nose coming down. Look to the end of the runway. Blair, you pay for the whole runway.
Arcadia, RV 125 Kilo Bravo, base final.
Good job. But this does nothing on the ground, right? So use your rudder pedals. Okay? Power.
Arcadia, Skyline 9174 Golf. About to join downwind for 06, Arcadia.
Okay, and rotate. Good job. I mean, the landing is good. The only thing I would say to you on this is land in the middle of the runway. But aside from that, okay, so look, when you rotate, there's a tree or there's, look something beyond that to stay.
You know what it is? It's the landmarks. I'm not familiar with
Sure, and you will get. I mean, you will get. But I mean, when you buy a plane or when you fly more on a regular basis, I wouldn't think you'd fly to the same spot all. Maybe you would. But, so come back to the right, because you want to fly into a downwind, right? So you're going to fly on your upwind. So come back to roughly, let's do roughly a heading of about, you got to check that for precession when we get back up to where we're going. Make your left-hand turn now, it's fine. Call left crosswind.
Arcadia traffic, 529 Golf, making left crosswind, runway 6, Arcadia.
So I'll say this, everything, wings level.
9174 Golf, being the number 06, Arcadia.
Okay, left turn. Keep climbing.
Mall, 310.
Now we're downwind now.
Yeah.
All right, Okeechobee.
But you got to climb.
Okeechobee traffic, number 1199 Hotel is on left downwind, so right 360, Okeechobee.
Call left downwind.
Arcadia traffic, 529 Golf, we are downwind, left downwind, runway 6, Arcadia.
Arcadia traffic, Skyline 9174 Golf, left base 06, Arcadia.
Okay.
You see him right there?
Yep. So we're a little bit close. You aim out a little bit wide. Wider. And bring your power way back to 2,000.
This is busier than
Okeechobee
heck.
traffic, Mall, 31 Zulu, 3 miles straight in final, runway 5, Okeechobee.
Wow, the Mall is a great airplane. Okay, let's not descend though. Let's maintain our 1,000 feet because we can't descend until that guy is 45 degrees from us. So we'll have a nice long base to practice slow flight on.
Arcadia traffic, Skyline 9174 Golf, base final 06, Arcadia.
I'm going to wait until he beams on my wings.
Yep.
Tango's left base 16, clear order.
Then I'll make my turn.
Correct.
Base. Left base. Five two nine 7 Golf, Arcadia traffic, making left base, runway 6, Arcadia.
Good. Now go ahead and go to 1500
Okay, Shelby, traffic coming in on runway 5.
and do 1 notch of flaps at 1500 RPM.
About 1.5 miles.
100.
Go.
1 notch of flaps.
Traffic, 22 Vic.
Traffic number 1199, hotel doing the right 363 on left down runway 05.
Oh, the sweet sound of poor radios.
Oh, that's people clicking at the same time? Oh, okay.
So 80 knots, airspeed looks great. Start coming down. Okay, your airspeed looks good. Keep it doing what you're doing. Could you call left base?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I have to think about that. It's like,
So look at what you're doing right now. Don't touch a thing until you need to, okay?
Yeah.
You're coming down at roughly 500 feet a minute. You're at appropriate altitude and your airspeed is just fine. Okay? Maybe come down a little bit faster.
Skyline 7
faster?
clear active runway, Arcadia.
You want to be about 80 knots or so where you are right now.
Okay.
So you can call your final call here.
Okay, Shelby, traffic sky 071 on left base for runway 5.
Just go ahead and turn.
Okay, Shelby.
Make the call.
Arcadia traffic, 529 Golf, making left final base, runway 06, Arcadia.
So just as we, there's no such thing as left final base. So it's going to be
left final.
Upwind, crosswind, downwind base final.
I just brain fart.
No worries. I just want to make sure we'll do it. I'd rather have you do it at this point and not land and someone goes, Okay, so where's our airspeed? Airspeed's high, so we don't have a lot of air. We don't have a lot of flaps in. You can put in just 20 if you want to. Do all. Okay. So 80 knots. You want to be roughly on 75 knots as you come down. So do what it takes. This is where you pitch for what?
Pitch for speed.
Correct. Okay, but you're doing just fine. Keep it coming down, and bring the power to idle if you.
Idle is right now. It's idle.
2000 to Clearwater.
It's going to float down.
So
here.
now go ahead and increase a little bit of power now, because you don't want to get any less than 70 knots. Okay, just a little bit, not a whole lot. Okay, because you can still keep it coming down. You're still high. Okay, use the middle of the runway. Airspeed's fine, field made, power idle. Dance with your feet. Dance, 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 dance. Hold on, we're ballooning. Keep it coming down. Keep it coming down. Okay. All right. So relax, relax. First of all, put your hands on your legs. Okay. This does nothing. Okay. And that's the one thing I've seen. There is.
Let's do a full stop.
Yeah. You want to get out? Or are you okay?
I'm fine.
Okay. Okay.
My brain is like.
Okay. And there's, we can go over to the end of this. So let's talk about that real quick, okay? So
I'm getting tired.
Do you want to head back home? Or you want to do another one in? Okay. Yeah. So let's tell me what you were thinking there. Because it wasn't negative. I mean, everything was...
I knew I had ballooned. I rotated too quickly.
Okay. So all it was is, remember when I've said, and I think I've told this to you, I know I said it to some other people, you've got the controls on the ground. I don't need to take it from you. You don't need this at all. Hold the yoke like you hold a lady, okay? And that's the one thing, or just very delicate and all this thing. So, and that's the only thing about it. That's where the, I don't want to say the wheels came off, but that's where is when we landed it was more of an abrupt movement. Yeah, and then we ballooned, and then ways to salvage that, a little more power, but that's going to be more of a skilled situation.
Arcadia traffic, 529 Golf. We are cleared the runway 06, Arcadia.
Good job. Good communication. But
so, you know what it is?
It's the yellow line.
Yeah, it's just too many inputs right now. I'm like,
okay. Well,
I'm getting it, but it's just.
You are getting it, and you've got to look at from where you are, from where we started.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm very encouraged. It's just.
Well, you should be, because I don't want you to be.
I'm
discouraged from where you are.
No. It's just.
There was nothing that was negative. I mean, you see where we are. It's all building process.
Do you remember the Pentium 286 computer? And then they came out with a 386 and 4. I'm like the 186. I mean, there's sparks coming out of my computer brain right now.
For all your viewers, they're not going to know what the Pentium 286 was. Oh my gosh!
I'm showing my age now.
The Commodore 64. I mean, right. So yeah, I know.
And I'm older than you are. I know about the Commodore.
Word processing. I remember the first time I got a modem. Remember when it was like. Oh my gosh!
It sounded like people.
A 14 baud modem or something. It was like, you got to be kidding me. And you're like, oh my goodness.
So this is Arcadia.
Must be a fly-in here. So you come here on Tuesdays, you can stop and grab tacos. So I'll do Taco 2. They've really fixed this place up. It used to be Wauchula was a nice place to go. Wauchula is super cheap gas, but this FBO is nice. I think for $1 you can get a bottle of water, and it's a donation to the airport. So, I mean, I come down, so when I was doing the probation work, I had a lot of federal cases out here. So,
a lot of criminals out here.
There are, because there's nothing to do except for make methamphetamine and steal stuff. So, I mean, you might want to edit that part out, but I mean, that's not
G-rated anyway.
Yeah, that's not going to be good for the Chamber of Commerce of DeSoto County. So,
hey, you know, they can clean it up.
Do they follow you?
I don't think so.
Oh, I'm going to get some hate mail now.
So I'm going to do this here. What's your thought of going back? And, you know, because I don't want to do that in Sarasota. Man, I got...
Do what?
Bumble, balloon, and...
Okay.
I think, you know, right now I'm just getting mentally tired.
Okay. You want to go back?
Not tired. I mean, I'm not discouraged at all. Just,
I don't want you to be.
No,
I mean, I am. I don't want... I know, and it seems like...
And it's not you, it's just my brain's like, okay.
Well, I want to, because you got to understand, you're doing fine. There's a couple of things that I've heard when you said, like, we can say it here in chat for a second,
sure.
Is when you, I've said, okay, throttle needs to be at idle, you say it is, but it wasn't. So there's a lot of things that is, you know, as I'm walking through things, but you understand what I've done is, you've done this yourself. My hands haven't really been on here unless I need to be, you know, and I'll say, okay, let's land in the middle of the runway or whatever, but generally, the only time if I recall, if I ever go back to the tape, I recall me ever doing anything with this was when we porpoised, and we didn't want to hit hard. That was the only thing, not nothing negative in my opinion.
I appreciate that.
No, and it's let's fix this. This says 205, so we are a little bit off. Okay, so you're up. You can do a takeoff.
All right.
Have you ever, probably never have, experienced a short field or a soft field takeoff, have you?
I have not. I've read about it.
Okay.
And it's typically 10 degrees of flaps, full power. It's like you're stepping brake stand, you know.
A what?
A brake stand, you know, when you're...
That's short field.
Short field takeoff.
Okay.
Yep.
Soft field is going to be, soft field is going to, so there's just two,
okay.
And we can slowly introduce these to you. So a short field is going to be a static takeoff, like the brake stand you're talking about. You hold the brakes, full power, you got one notch of flaps, and the whole goal is to clear by a certain point.
VX.
Yes, exactly.
So typically 64 knots.
Correct. Climb out, yeah. And then
you... BY would be 72.
Oh, 79. What is, isn't it written here somewhere?
I had it all memorized here.
You maybe you're better than me then.
So VX is 62.
74. Okay.
74.
Okay, so it's always 79. So 74. Okay, so you're good on this. So that's that. Soft field is going to be, you are in the northeast in the springtime, slush and mud and just gross stuff, and you don't want your plane to stink in the thick in the mud. Okay.
That's on the grass field.
Correct. So when you're taxiing, this is all the way back, and you never stop, okay?
Oh.
So you keep it rolling, you say, hey, so-and-so, I'm getting ready to depart, and you just keep rolling the whole way. And that's all it is, and you simulate it best you can.
Okay.
Okay, so do you want to do any of those, or just do
sure,
normal
why
takeoff?
not?
Which one?
You can do soft field landing, which just pull the yoke all the way back.
Soft field landing is fairly easy.
Soft field takeoff.
Yeah. So let's do soft field then. So soft field is going to be, and do you want me to demonstrate it, or you want to?
I could try.
Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to rotate, and then you don't climb out. So you're going to get up. So pretend the mud is like a suction cup pulling you down. You want to pull back and pop up as soon as you can.
You know what? I'm going to let you do that because I remember in Wauchula with Kenny, I over aggressively pulled back on takeoff.
Okay. And you do this with me then,
and I stalled it.
Oh, you stalled it? I didn't. Was that on a video?
That was on the video.
I didn't see you stall. I didn't see you stall it.
I said, "Oh, that was my first edit of beep."
I'll make the radio. Arcadia traffic. This is Cessna 97 Golf. We're taking the active runway 6, and we will be a westbound departure. Okay, so we're gonna do this. I'm gonna 10 degrees of flaps. I'm going to keep the yoke pulled back the whole way.
Okay.
All right, keep it coming. And this will be the ground effect that I'm talking about. So we're going to keep it moving, keep it moving. Now what you're going to watch, I'm going to keep dancing with my feet. You got to keep moving. Tell me we're going to pop up quick. Okay.
Okay.
Like that, and then you build up airspeed, right? Build up airspeed. There we are. Now we're normal off the slushy ground, and now we climb out.
So you're scudding essentially over the runway.
Kind of, but you're just getting away from the slush. Because if not, it's going to weigh you down, and you kick up mud and all sorts of stuff as you're flying. So you want the controls? Or you want to take a break?
Controls.
Okay, your controls. You got it. We're out of here.
Out of here.
Okay, traffic 1497 miles, 10 miles to the northeast of the airfield, interdicted zone, default 5 left, downwind 1 way
Traffic
05.
8 o'clock at 600 feet above us. 8 o'clock. Well, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
We're going to expect 5 miles west.
Didn't see anybody that way.
No.
Alrighty. So when you're ready, make your left turn, and we'll. Do you know how to use this at all?
No.
Okay. Do this for me.
Make a left turn.
Correct. You make a left turn, climb up to 2,500 feet.
Do I need to announce that?
You can, sure. Say left crosswind, or and will be say northbound departure.
Arcadia traffic 5297 Golf, making left crosswind for departure out of the area. Arcadia.
Good job. Very good job. That's all I can do.
Wauchula.
Keep it climbing. Go to heading 360 or so, and then we'll eventually. So what I want you to do now is to set us up in a normal climb. Okay, so it's going to be trim us for a climb. Like you can pretty much go on that one. We're looking outside. So I want you to take me to Sarasota using that. All right, so hit direct to the D with an arrow in it. The D, Delta with an arrow in it. Okay. Turn this knob, the fat one, turns the cursor, right?
Okay.
So the middle one turns the number.
2 miles to southeast.
So K.
Okay. So
then move the big knob.
SRQ, right?
Yeah. K.
Wait.
Yeah, and then K. So you move the cursor. So the big one is the cursor.
Okay.
And then now the middle one turns to S.
Oh, that's old-fashioned.
Oh, way old-fashioned.
Jesus.
Okay, so then now the big one. You do the big one.
Traffic stack
to the right.
Victor, established left down 116.
SR. Holy cow.
You're okay.
Not S&A, that's Orange County.
Yeah. Oh, SRQ.
Let me do this here. Wait, I messed up.
Okay, it's okay. So the big button.
So I did
big
SQ.
button. So now make that an R.
Okay.
Now you do the last one for Q. Okay. Now hit enter.
Enter is
ENT. Just look. Take your time.
Trying to look and fly and drive. Okay. Okay.
Good job. Enter again. I'll tell you how to get there. So it tells you to fly. Hey, dude, fly 290.
290. So. Okay.
So I'll set your heading bug over here for you, and that's the heading you want to fly. All right. So clear to the right. Climb to 2,500 feet. So that is how you use the GPS.
Okay.
Generally, it's the same concept.
Yeah.
16, lower.
I didn't know that was a arrow.
9 November Delta.
We'll be climbing 2,500 feet. We're going to really get some ground speed here. All right. So, do you remember anything about the VOR that we did?
The VOR, it's this needle here, so...
So, what do you remember the frequency?
Oh, no.
I'll save it easy to you. That's the frequency, 117.0. So, using this, take me to Sarasota.
That's 2, so I'm going to use this here. Very slowly.
White and green, Skyhawk 9 November Delta turning left, final for runway 9.
So based on that, what heading are you going to fly?
Fly 28.
29. So it was, that checks there, so right?
Okay.
That's it. You can stop at 25, go to 35, it's up to you, whatever you want to do. You want to get a little bit cooler, go higher?
Okay, so the traffic tricky, 14
right
minutes and a mile, 2 miles on the 45,
3,000.
left downwind runway 05 for full stop.
The only negative thing about 3,000, it's an IFR altitude.
Yep.
So you should be plus or minus 500 from here.
Yeah, we'll cruise up to 3,500.
Perfect.
Okeechobee traffic, Cessna 86 Alpha is departing the pattern to the north. 86 Alpha, Okeechobee traffic.
I can't imagine when I was flying earlier this year in the summer, like 100 plus degrees.
Oh yeah.
Like
definitely warm, that's for sure.
But today at least it's a nice cool day.
Oh yeah. So then on this, do you want me to take the controls and you play with this for a second?
What am I playing with?
I'll show you how to program it. So,
what? I can wait in the ground.
Okay, perfect. That's a good plan.
Multitask.
No worries. So what's the next thing we could do as we get closer to Sarasota?
Right now we're looking at 33.6
How about some information about what?
Oh yeah, they do ATIS.
Also, let's say as we multitask, so flying is all multitasking. We're going to be at 3,500 feet, so let's do our, maybe go for 2,400 RPM or 2,300 RPM, be a good cruise altitude, RPM, and then just trim for 3,500 feet. And I can see downtown Sarasota, so you're going to have to come to the to your right about 20 degrees.
Okeechobee traffic 203, Foxtrot, departure line 185, will be departing the pattern to the northeast, climbing 2,500 feet, Mountable, Okeechobee traffic.
Let's see here.
Okeechobee traffic tricky, 14 minutes and mile turning left,
Remember, pitch power, and then reduce power, and then trim. So you want to be at 3,500 feet. We want to be at 2,300 RPM. Okay?
RPM.
All right, that's going to want us to climb, so simultaneously you push the nose down, which will help the airspeed build up, but you'll hold those stable. Okay, so there's 3,500 feet, hold that. Okay. It's going to want to climb, as a reference by that, just hold it. You're at, so once you get to 2,300 RPM, look at 22 there. A little bit more. Get there a little bit faster. There we go. All right, so you got that. Now what's happening is you're pushing down a little bit. So just let the airspeed go. Don't mess with the trim yet. Okay. Yeah,
It's coming back up?
It is coming back up. So you're going to get to 3,500 feet and hold the 3,500 feet. And then, so you don't get tired, then you trim off the excess, put the icing on the cake, and you go for a ride. Hey, good job.
Yeah.
All right, so then you do what it takes to hold the 3,500 RPM. If you need more nose down or nose up trim, you do whatever you need to do. I'm not touching the yoke, so whatever it tells you, now that you're where you need to be, looks like the plane still wants to go down, so maybe some back nose up trim.
88 Yankee on a 45 entry left.
Just a little bit, that might be too much. Now let's see where we are. You keep the nose down to 3,500 feet. Don't go beyond 3,500 feet though. Right? So it's not a power function, it's a power trim, it's a function of trim. Because you want to keep the power, the RPM set. Okay? Pitch is going to be where you want it to be. power is going to be your desired power setting, and they trim off everything else.
Runway 05 at Okeechobee.
On the bigger jets, that's why they have the trim that kind of automatically...
Oh yeah, you don't use rudder pedal. Everything's automatic on a jet.
Okay.
But, and it's gigantic.
So that's what you see it spinning around by itself. Okay.
A lot of weight involved in it.
Looking at 292 there.
Okay. Oh, don't look at that. Look at this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 292 is your direct track, or 290 is your direct track. Your TK is your track. That's like, this is where you are going. So if that said go 290 and you're going 180, but like, why are you going south if you should be going that? So it's good.
So what is 292? What does that mean?
That's it. You fly heading 292. You'll be in Sarasota in 15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Good job, you're trim. So what else could you do right now?
ATIS.
Good. Traffic Cherokee 88 Yankee base.
ATIS is 124.375. So make the switch over here. That's COM 2.
06, visibility 10, sky condition 4,700 view. Temperature 24, dew point 14, altimeter 3018. Visual approach runway 14 in use, landing departing runway 14 in 04. OTAM, runway 32 glide slope out of service. Romeo 5 at the terminal ramp is closed, land and hold short operations in use. Ground control and clearance delivery, combined frequency 121.9er. All aircraft pre-back runway semi hold short instructions with call sign. Advise on initial contact you have information. Victor.
Victor.
Fair set of Bradenton information. Victor. 1647 Zulu. Wind 1206. Visibility 10. Sky condition 4,700 view. Temperature 24. Dew point 14. Altimeter 3018. Visual approach runway 14 in use. Landing departing runway 14 in 04. OTAM. Runway 32 glide slope out of service. Romeo 5 at the terminal ramp is closed. Land and hold short operations in use. Ground control and clearance delivery, combined frequency 121.9er. All aircraft pre-back runway semi hold short instructions with call sign. Advise on initial contact you have information. Victor. Fair set of Bradenton information.
Now looking here,
16470.
Now, how far are we from?
Visibility 10. Sky condition
4,700
4,700 feet. Temperature 24. 22.14. Altimeter 3018. Visual approach runway 14 in use. Landing departing runway 14 in 04. OTAM. Runway 32 glide slope out of service. Romeo 5.
Do you see Sarasota? Do you see the Sarasota Airport?
I see Sarasota. I don't see the airport.
It's the brown area right north of Sarasota, downtown. So if you can find downtown, look up that way about 10 miles and you'll see the brown area. You see it?
It's all brown.
Yeah. That's it. That's all it is. I mean, you can. I always say concrete jungle.
Brown, smog.
Wind 1206. Visibility 10. Sky condition 4,700 view. Temperature 24. Dew point 14. Altimeter 3018. Visual approach runway 14 in use. Landing departing runway 14 in.
Did you adjust the altimeter? I didn't see.
OTAM.
No.
3018.
32 glide slope out of service. Romeo 5
altimeter
at the terminal ramp is closed. Land and hold short operations in use. Ground control and clearance delivery.
Get your altitude at 3,500 feet.
All aircraft pre-back runway semi hold short instructions with call sign. Advise on initial contact you have information. Victor. Fair set of Bradenton information. Victor.
1647 here.
Tango Foxtrot
to
Southwest 643
Tampa
approach.
You feel good with the radio?
I do.
So when you say it,
I'm going to say Tampa approach.
Sorry,
297 Golf, and just cut it up.
Good.
They'll ask me for what they
so
want.
I'll say again, you say your intentions. We've got Victor, full stop Sarasota.
398 Miami Center, 132.35.
3235, 398.
Street 5331, turn right heading 270.
When do I announce that?
270,
I would say when there's a dead spot. It depends. When there's a dead spot, say, hey, when they say 97 Golf, go ahead. We are just do the first digit.
Yeah. Okay.
We are 15 miles or 20 miles, whatever, away from Sarasota. Victor, full stop. That's it.
Approach 8986 Victor. Can we descend to 35 for VFR?
Did I say east of Sarasota?
Why don't you keep the descent going to 25?
25.
3586 Victor.
0 Delta Foxtrot, flighting 270.
270, heading Zero Delta Fox.
Blue Street 5331, clear direct circuits, resume on navigation.
Direct circuits, resume navigation. Blue
Tower is
Street
way away in the distance, so we're fine. I see it though. Okay, when you get a second.
Medevac Colorado 161, Sarasota 12 o'clock, and 15 miles.
Medevac Colorado 161, sir, we're looking.
Number 5 Papa Delta, flighting 320, vectors the final.
205 Papa Delta.
Blue Street 5331, Miami Center 132.35.
13235, Blue Street 5331.
Southwest 943 at 4,000, speed 180.
At 4,000, 180 knots, Southwest 943.
Now.
Tampa approach 5297 Golf.
Grade 6 Victor, flighting 140, vectors for
You got to level off at 25 though.
140 for traffic 86 Victor.
Wait a second, I'll come back.
Who else just called Tampa?
You.
What's that? Go. 5297 Golf. We are 16 miles west, or actually east of Sarasota. Look for full stop.
Perfect.
Number 9297 Golf, Squawk 0142.
0142 795 Golf. 0142.
Question 561, flighting 290, vectors of final, descend and maintain 4,000.
Heading 290 down to
Drop it down
4,000,
to 2.
Jet 561.
Okay.
97 Golf, radar contact 18 southeast Sarasota, flighting 320, maintain 2,100.
320, 2,100.
320.
Okay, that's 320 on the heading and 2,100, 97 Golf.
Medevac Colorado 161, 180 or better for me till at least...
You doing okay? Feel good?
180 or better,
okay.
we have the airport.
320 on the heading.
Medevac Colorado 161, clear visual approach runway 14 again, 180 or better till frugal.
You're doing okay. 21, you want at or below 2,100. So give it the power, get to 2,300 RPM and stay right at our altitude.
Maintain 2,000, advise Sarasota in sight.
Okay.
Yep.
Down 2,000, we have the airport in sight, Southwest 943.
The multitasking.
Clear visual approach runway 14.
You can.
There for the visual 14, Southwest 943.
Okay, we're a little bit too far to that one. So let's roll wings level here at 2,000 and just see where we are.
Maintain 1,600.
Fly this heading and just see what happens.
And 1,600.
Number 5 Papa Delta, flighting
There you go, that's fine. Just fly this heading.
05 Papa Delta.
96 Lima, radar contact, resume on navigation.
Perfect, everything looks just fine. 2,100 is perfect. Now trim the altitude, trim. For you, the power's fine, so you just got to, all you got to do is now hold the altitude at 2,100 RPM, 2,100 feet.
0 Delta Foxtrot, flighting 290, just going to maintain 2,000.
290 heading down to 2,000, 0 Delta Fox.
Southwest 943, 180 till frugal, tower 19, towers 120.1.
180 till frugal, then over to tower now, Southwest 943.
Nanza 96 Lima, turn left heading 040, vectors for the climb.
040 for 96 Lima.
96 Lima, climb to 2,500.
This is all for your right now.
And that's fine, because they're giving,
because they gave us
3,000.
They're giving us vectors.
Jet 561.
0 Delta Foxtrot, you're looking for Southwest 73, about 11 o'clock, 10 miles on the final, descending out of 3,500.
So Fox, we're looking. And he's in sight for 0 Delta Fox.
0 Delta Foxtrot, follow the southwest, cleared visual approach, runway 14.
All southwest, cleared the visual 14, 0 Delta Fox.
96 Lima, keep the climb going to VFR to 3,000.
To 3,000, 96 Lima.
96 Lima, resume all navigation to practice area.
Resume normal navigation, 96 Lima, thanks.
Number 97 Golf, what was your type aircraft?
That's on 172.
97 Golf, roger, maintain 2,100 for me.
2,100. 5297 Golf.
Okay, so as he had told,
He's basically yelling at me.
Contact approach,
not yelling, but he's like going, I told you to maintain 2,100, so. And that's just because of the traffic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tampa approach, Skyhawk 171 Romeo Alpha.
So don't over control.
Romeo Alpha, Tampa.
That's where it's important to keep the pitch power trim. It's going to be at 2300 RPM, and leave the power alone and do what it takes to get 2100 RPM. 20, I see if I said the digits wrong. 2100 feet.
Delta Foxtrot, contact the tower 120.1.
20.1, 0 Delta Fox.
1 Romeo Alpha, radar contact 22 miles east of Sarasota, maintain 3000, expect runway 14, Tampa altimeter 3020. Alright, we'll maintain 3000, expect runway 14 and 3020 for the altimeter, 1 Romeo Alpha.
Hello, Tampa, Hawker 789 Hotel Alpha out of 1500 for 2600, heading 139.
789 Hotel Alpha, ident, climb and maintain 12000.
There's a flash up to 12, 789.
9 Hotel Alpha, radar contact, slotting 180.
Coming right, heading 180, 789 Hotel.
Number 86 Victor, resume on navigation to Marco.
Resume on navigation, 86 Victor.
Number 5 Papa Delta, descend to 1600.
1600, 5 Papa Delta.
Number 88 Romeo, traffic 10 o'clock, 2 miles southwestbound, output indicates 3000.
For that traffic, get here, Romeo.
Hawker 9 Hotel Alpha, clear direct circus, resume on navigation.
Circus and on nav, 789.
And Hawker 9 Hotel Alpha, contact Miami Center 132.35.
3235, have a nice.
Have a good one. Number 88 Romeo, cruise call traffic now, just off your left a mile southwestbound, 2900.
We've got that traffic, get here, Romeo.
Tampa, good afternoon, official 70, checking in 4.5. Victor,
He taking us to 14, you think?
070, Tampa approach, roger, and you landing Sarasota, or still doing work out there?
Probably.
Now we're full stop to SRQ.
070, expect runway 14.
Official 70.
Now keep in mind, and I'll stop talking when they start talking to us again. You're going to have good landings, bad landings. You're going to have good days and bad days. So and I am not remotely, and you shouldn't be either.
No, today was a great day.
Good. I don't want you to be disappointed.
Number 88 Romeo, reset transponder, squawk 4555.
Great view.
4555.
Great company.
You're okay. Just get up
No,
there.
I just
Fix it.
pop the altitude there.
Fix it before he talks to you.
I know. That's the problem with talking and listening and
well, it's all
multitasking all at the same time.
So you're going to want to talk to somebody on an 8-hour cross country. Or maybe you'll have music to listen to.
96 Lima, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
96 well.
Tampa approach, America 1959, 7.8, sending 6,000 at Woody with Victor. 1959, Tampa approach at 6,000, reduce speed to 210. 210, speed at 6, America 1959. 5 Papa Delta, turn left heading 220.
220, 5 Papa Delta.
That must be them up there.
Tampa 96 Lima, you want us to keep the squawk
Where are you looking?
or squawk?
11 o'clock. Plane.
No, sure enough.
Squawk 1200.
Got it. So we got
5 Papa Delta, out of turn, your traffic 12 o'clock, 4 miles of Falcon 2000 at 1500.
I'm inside, 5 Papa Delta.
5 Papa Delta, follow that traffic, causeway turbulence, make straight into 14, contact the tower 120.1.
Tower 0.
Number 97 Golf, turn left heading 270.
Turning left, 270. 529 7 Golf.
Got
270?
270, yeah.
Number 1 Romeo Alpha, flying 290.
What you can do too, that doesn't do much, just turn left. And then once you get rolled on a heading, then turn it. I've got the traffic here, 12 o'clock still. So
070,
270 roll out.
320, back to the final.
All right, 320 on Eddie, official 70.
Now what you do is now move your
7
head.
Golf, your traffic's 11 o'clock and 2 miles of Skyhawk at 1600.
Traffic in sight. You say it.
I didn't hear what you said.
Traffic's in sight for 97 Golf.
97 Golf, follow that traffic, make sure you're runway 14, contact the tower 120.1.
Okay, 97 Golf, we'll follow that traffic, tower 20.1, appreciate your help, 97 Golf.
Approach Delta 1497, 7500 for 6000. Delta 1497, Tampa approach, descend to maintain 2000, via Sarasota in sight.
You see the traffic?
Send to 2000.
I see the traffic, I'm looking at the field right now.
Field?
Oh, okay, over there. Gotcha.
You want the radio? You want me to do it?
6070, descend to 3500.
You tell me.
You can do it. I'm just like,
no,
many things going on.
Clear direct Sarasota.
Well, we have first officer.
Sarasota, American 1959.
I still got the traffic.
I still need to be 2,000.
You're fine. No, 2000's fine now at this point.
Okay.
You can descend now, actually.
Okay, that's why, okay.
Sarasota Tower, good afternoon. Cessna 5297 Golf, we are inbound of runway 14.
97 Golf, you want the tower 120.1.
My apologies, 97 Golf. Good night. Even happens to the best of us. Oh, look. Sarasota Tower, good afternoon. Cessna 5297 Golf inbound runway 14.
Cessna 5297 Golf, Sarasota Tower, continue runway 14, traffic be in position, depart prior to your arrival.
Hey, 97 Golf, we'll continue.
That lost that traffic inside.
Right here, right over the...
November 0 Delta Foxtrot, stay parking.
I see him.
So the Fox is going to Ross.
November 0 Delta Foxtrot, left at Charlie 3 or Juliet, ground point 9 when you're off.
Okay, left on Juliet, ground point 9 off, those are no Fox.
November 5 Papa Delta 1S, turn for departure, please.
Why don't you slow up a little bit, too?
Executive 558, runway 14, line up and wait, traffic landing, crossing runway. 2 mile final, making this turn.
Roger, line up and wait 14, exit 558.
91 Foxtrot, respond when able, on the go, extend upwind.
91 Foxtrot, extend on upwind.
Potential aircraft traffic in position, runway 14, citation. November 5 Papa Delta, start the turn to final please, traffic 2 miles east of your position. Turn is at Cardinal 1000.
Left downwind, or left base.
He's left base.
You're left base. You turn left base. He's on final.
November 161 traffic, 2 o'clock, 2 miles, turning to final, or turning direct the numbers, runway 14 is a Skyhawk.
Keep it coming down to about 50.
Traffic inside 161.
Roger, November 161, maintain visual separation from the traffic.
Maintain.
Okay, you see the field?
I see field. Yep.
Okay, we're not final.
I'm looking for that traffic.
Base is this way. Base is right turn. Base
November
is
5 Papa Delta,
220.
14, clear land, caution, wake turbulence, citation, departure, roll.
You understand?
14, 5 Papa Delta.
220.
November 5297 Golf, runway 14, clear land, hold short, runway 04. Your number 2, following a Skyhawk on a half-mile final.
Okay, 97 Golf, we are cleared to land runway 14, and we will hold short of runway 4. Okay, so you keep it coming in, now you turn it in the field. We do have to have a decent landing.
And tower vision
Okay,
31
so let's slow our power way back.
At Charlie.
Vision Jet 831 Delta Juliet, Sarasota Tower, your number 2, hold short, runway 14, waiting in trail spacing.
Okay, hold short
1500 RPM.
Executive 558,
Good.
maintain
Check
2,600,
airspeed.
contact Tampa.
When you get to 110 knots.
Now 558 Tampa approach.
Okay, so you don't need to come. You're right on it right now, so just don't descend too much more. Let the airspeed bleed off. Put in a notch of flaps.
Notch of flaps.
Okay, don't balloon. Okay, now we're high. Keep it coming down. All right, keep the nose coming down.
Tower Delta 1497, visual to 14.
November 51 Foxtrot, or correction, November 91 Foxtrot, turn left, enter left, downwind, extend downwind, I'll call base.
Okay, we're a little high.
Yep, so.
Delta 1497, Sarasota Tower, do not exceed 210 knots, runway 14, continue.
He wants us to
All right,
land.
we'll float at 210 or below, Delta 1497.
November 91 Foxtrot, enter left, downwind, extend downwind, I'll call base.
Tower Fox, enter left downwind, extend downwind, you call base.
November 161, runway 4, clear touch and go, traffic 1 mile, final crossing runway, will land and hold short of your runway.
That's us, look at that, it's a beautiful approach. Keep this up,
Papa Delta, left
airspeed's
Foxtrot,
great.
Charlie 2, ground point 9, good day.
Fox, ground point 9, yep.
29
Sarasota Tower,
29 to flaps.
Delta.
Yep, go ahead.
Inbound.
I'll do it.
Number 144 Golf Delta, Sarasota Tower. Where are you parking?
We're going to go back to the midfield grass, 144 Golf Delta.
Number 144 Golf Delta, hold 2 miles south of Sarasota and report it.
Hold 2 miles south of Sarasota and report for Golf Delta.
Coming down, 75, looks great.
Sarasota Tower, Skyhawk
Add power if need be, if not, don't.
Sky 3819
Everything is perfect right now.
Everything's looking good.
3819 Quebec.
Increase a little power.
Perfect. You're acting pilot in command, so to speak, so you make the decisions. I'll keep us safe.
Warrior 4491 Foxtrot, traffic landing, crossing runway, holding short, and traffic you're
little low, so what do you do?
1 mile left base runway.
Good job here.
No, increase power.
Increase power.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. Now you're back on it. Now lower the nose and reduce the power.
Tiger 28655, affirmative.
And if we're not going to land, we do have to land this side of the runway. So I accepted that clearance because I'm here in the plane.
161, traffic departing runway 04.
You got the field made. Bring it to idle. All the way to idle. Look to the end of the runway.
Traffic departing
Look to
runway
the end
04, Grumman Tiger.
and hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Just hold it. Little gentle. Gentle. There we are. And
Skyless 5481 runway 14, line up away traffic.
And we'll clear here at this one.
Traffic departs crossing runway as well.
We'll clear here at
Wait 14, Skyless 5481.
Number 5297 Golf 1, able to stay parking.
Nice to go. We'll clear at Charlie 2 to the pilot place.
Number 57 Golf, roger. Ground point 9.
Ground point 9, there we go. Okay, you good?
Good.
Alrighty.
November 91 Foxtrot, extend downwind. How many more do you need?
Make a 180. You got to go down. Where are you going to park at?
For 5 Papa Delta?
5 Papa Delta, yeah. Where are you at?
Universal, you told us to taxi down Foxtrot.
Pardon me?
Say we clear the runway?
We are clear the runway, but when he's working with this fool.
Tell him that.
All right, Sky 5 Papa Delta, roger. Hold short of runway 4 at Foxtrot.
Hold short of 4 at Foxtrot.
Now it's your turn.
Sarasota Tower, 5297 Golf. We are clear runway 14.
Number 5297 Golf, taxi to park via Golf Left Turn Hotel Foxtrot.
Okay, that's Golf Hotel Foxtrot 97 Golf. Thank you. Okay.
Golf.
Hotel, then left turn, hotel, then Foxtrot. So here's where you are now.
I know where I am now.
Okay.
I don't need that now.
Okay.
I heard him, but just couldn't process it.
Okay, that's fine. I like your case. It's way better than mine. I bought my generic one at off of Amazon. I've got a bigger iPad.
Learjet 583 Papa Sierra, clear to Wauchula Airport via the Sarasota 5 departure radar vector.
And then right on Foxtrot.
On departure, maintain 3,000. You can expect flight level, correction, expect 17,000.
You can see, I don't know if you heard or not, the tower's getting irritated with this guy doing touching. I was like, how many more do you need?
0.65, squawk 45,
I wasn't
46,
listening to
46,
him.
correction 45, 46, verify Victor.
Now that's ridiculous. He's taxiing so fast. Yeah. And he had the nose way up. And
Sarasota 5, radar vectors as filed.
Damn student pilots.
7,000, 10 after, 19.65, 4546, Victor.
Clear 3 Papa Sierra, or read back correct.
Some of these things that are, I don't need the map now. I know where I'm going now. Things are falling into place.
I think they are. They really are. I mean, there's going to be one day. Now we've completed both of these lessons. Now it's going to be just working, and I'll be honest with you, working on what you want to work on. So if you want to work on soloing, then we will just spend one whole day and go to Venice if it's early in the morning or at some point, or go back out to Wauchula or Arcadia and do nothing but landings. And just focus only on that. I mean, there's a lot of different things, because now it's going to be, we've done what we needed to do lesson-wise.
Yep.
Now it's going to be up to my discretion, which I'll defer to you, as to what it is that you want to work on. If you said, I want to, I don't know, we'll work together, let's put it that way.
5 Papa Delta, cross runway 04 at Foxtrot Bravo, Echo to parking.
Cross runway 4, Foxtrot Bravo, Echo to park. 5 Papa Delta, thanks for your help.
You're welcome.
Always,
one more.
One more here.
Yeah. The big one, that's pretty narrow.
That's right. As soon as I saw him, I was like, oh, that's not it. How'd you think today?
Do what?
What'd you think about today?
I think it was good. I don't have any.
Well.
I don't have any issues, concerns about it. I guess if I did anything to be concerned, it seems like your body language is indicating you're upset with how your performance is. And I don't want that to be the case.
No, I'm more tired physically, mentally than I am upset.
Okay, I mean, it was a lot today. We stayed out longer than we were going to, and we got a lot done, and and I feel really good about the progress. I mean, your landings, and it's more your comfort level and your confidence is what I want to make sure that you feel good with.
All right,
so do you remember how to do this? So here's what I want you to practice. So stop the brakes. So here's what. So you're going to do this by yourself.
Okay.
So I want you to with the brakes. And you ever heard the term differential braking?
Yes.
Okay. So you're going to aim the front nose at the yellow line, and then spin it with a hard left brake, and then you'll spin around with more RPM. Okay.
All right.
I'll be here if it doesn't work out that well.
I just don't want to go on the grass.
Don't worry about that. Just don't hit a plane. Okay, now hard left. More.
Ground Southwest 943 to Chicago.
Keep going.
Southwest 943.
Straighten out the wheel.
You're clear Chicago Airport via the Circus 4 departure.
All right, that's all there is to it.
All right, so
follow the checklist real quick. Make sure you got your. Do I have it? No, I don't. I've got your.
That's Southwest 923. I was actually doing that by memory, and no, your clearance hasn't popped out just yet. Okay, I'll check back with you. Thanks.
Terminate.
So 1497, Alpha going to Bravo 4. Clearance.
Master off. Made it.
We are alive.
The only thing that scared me today was that stall, the spin rather.
That shouldn't scare you. It's a learning experience, right? I mean, it's.
Well, I didn't want to do that.
Well,
so it's like
nobody wants to do that, but learning how to do it is the name of the game.
Let me just say, I wasn't trying to do that.
I gotcha, and how real of an example is that? Rarely, aside from flight instructors, does anyone say, "Hey, I'm going to go on to a stall in short final." I mean, nobody. And it's a good example, and you saw